You know what time it is. Coodaville. Let's roll. Put a clean in Coodaville. Ain't no cap, it's a whole wheel deal. Cruising slow with the crew on deck. If you know, show some respect. Cuda clippers in the lane, real wide. We got jokes, got pride, got ride or die. Cudas unite, hands up high. Creep town dude, we passing by. Clothes on tight, hold that line. God bless America, we looking fine. Cudas unite, Cudas unite. Ride all night, ride all night. Cuda Deville, that's the vibe. Cudas unite, Cudas unite. Cudas unite. Cuda clippers on the glide. Creep town dude, we got the pride. Cuda clippers on the glide. Creep town, we got the pride.
Happy Sunday, Cooterville. Surprise live on Sunday afternoon. We're going to be live for just a little bit, and then I'm going to teleport you over to Dave, the sinner, who has a live planned as well. God bless America. Thank you, Why Wonder.
Count the money.
Hold on. Let me get you a God bless America.
God bless
What?
America.
I got to change my chat. Sorry, I started the live and then I tried to go on Rumble and it effed up. So I'm struggling with the restreaming thing on here, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Let me switch the chat out. Thank you so much, Why Wonder. And it's really, really good to see you today. It's been a minute. Okay, here we go. And Why Wonder says, happy to be part of the outstanding Beautiful Cooters. And I see Scott H in here.
Creep town, dude.
Hanging out with the Cooters today. What's up? We're Ricoing today. The Islanders are going to come over in a few. Then we're going to go over and be sinners on a Sunday. How are you guys? You had a coyote in your chicken pen at 6 a.m. Well, cock-a-doodle fucking do. I got a few things that I wanted to go over with you guys. The first thing I want to bring up, thank you, Penny, for the sunshines. Happy sunshine, right back at you. All right, the first thing we're going to go over is apparently a lot of people, some people, hi Angie B, hi Ishi, hey Robat, hey Shortcake, hey Whistledown, Rubber Ramada. You canoed? Canoe. Thank you for 3 months, Why Wonder, and thank you for your super chat. And Penny, thank you for the sunshines. It's good to see you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. We have had storms all day. It's been like nighttime in my house all day. I've just been like lazy as fark. Cooter canoe. Hey, Casual Art. Good to see you. I hope you got some sleep. Hi, Angel. Well, we got a few new sound bites on the board, too. I will introduce you to the new sound bites, then we'll get right into it. Nonsense is doing some great lives. I got this from her live today.
And I said, hello, officer. This would be Rebecca.
Can you guys hear that, or do I need to make it louder? Hold on. Let me turn it up.
And I said, hello, officer. This would be Rebecca.
She's such a fucking idiot. Thank you so much, Dreams. Hey, Dad's on a cruise. Hi, Okie. That's the first one. And then we have, of course,
Biddy Bop.
We've got Biddy Bop.
And I said, hello, officer. This would be Rebecca.
And then we've got her friend Cole. I don't know who Cole is, but
Believe that, Jack.
we got all kinds of shit going on last night. Thank you, Penny. It's raining buckets. Oh, it's been raining on and off, but there's just rolling thunder in the distance. It's a really lazy day. Okay, so I've heard some people say they never knew that Cletus had showed my stuff. My house, my DV, all that.
Believe that, Jack.
You did, allegedly. Brittany. Okay, so just listen to this clip really quick, and then we're going to get into the panel where Chris and Katie came up on grannies. I want to go over that part.
You know what's I think the craziest part to me is
The craziest part to me is this is 6 months ago, by the way. February 6th, 2026. Brandywine OG, 5 months, much longer, but who the hell's counting? Not me. Thank you for being a member.
Believe that, Jack.
Thank you so much for your 5 months.
you literally make a community post with a whole bunch of personal shit about me out there, and then you're like, oh, it's so fucked up what Cletus did. What?
What did Cletus do?
Well, after she did that, I was like, okay, I mean, I'm going to match energy. So I put.
Okay, so what happened was Kramit was digging on Clue and Cletus. Kramit found a business page, which is public, of Cluminati's, like a business she had. That was what I posted in my community wall to show that Kramit sent me that and was the one digging. It was not a dox. Anonymous wants to know, is Cletus the guy that looks like a wet noodle dropped on a barber's floor? Yes. Yes, that would be him. Oh my God.
And then she sent out cease and desist letters to.
Good Sunday, Llama. Good to see you. Scott H, me too, man. I've really been through them, haven't I, Scott?
The money.
Christ. I need to bring Scott H into vet from now on. Before I talk to anyone, Scott H must vet them.
Fuck directly off.
Row to row, thank you.
That's a goddamn fact check.
Hey, you're shaving dinner? Oh. Are you what are you shaving? Potato. Let's do this, Jack. All right, so here we go. Oops. You mean Cole? Not Jack. I don't know who Jack is, Danish.
Put up a picture from a public website of, a violent man, and talked shit about him for a few minutes. And then I put up another screenshot that had her house and some court records, and I took it down. And when the live stream ended, I removed that from the live stream, and then I privacy struck her community post and went to.
See, I posted to show them that Kramit was the one that was doxing. He thought he was matching energy, showing court documents, my house, etc. And then he took it down and then went and privacy struck my community post. That's how Cletus operates. Dirty as fuck.
Man.
Hi, Auntie Cheryl.
Talked shit about him for a few minutes, and then I put up another screenshot that had her house and some court records, and I took it down. And when the live stream ended, I removed that from the live stream, and then I privacy struck her community post. And once it went through, I edited the screenshots of her man out.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Okay. Oh my God, green-eyed PI. That's the crazy bitch that's been coming in here with the different names. Hey, reality. I hope you got some good rest. You're feeling better today. Hey, AJ, good to see you. Hey, Ma Price. Oh God, green-eyed PI. What's her new name now? She came in here. I can't even remember.
I heard Largo, and then I started dying.
So now she's talking about where I live. Green-eyed PI. And she thinks that she's going to be welcome here.
The screenshots of her man out.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. All I I heard Largo, and then I started dying laughing because I lived in Clearwater, St. Pete, and then I started dying laughing.
You lived in Clearwater, St. Pete? Bitch, those two cities are not the same. There's how many miles between Clearwater and St. Pete, Robat? 20? 15? I lived in Clearwater, St. Pete. No, that's the name of the airport. Clearwater, St. Pete. This is freaking green-eyed PI. Ugh. How do you live in two cities? She's such a liar, dude.
And then I started dying laughing because I lived in Clearwater, St. Pete, and then I started dying laughing.
You did?
And then, you know, she jumped on me, Queen. Then I said,
she jumped on me.
Said, you pretended to be Julie's friend, and then you pretended to be Granny's Watching's friend.
What? I didn't pretend to be anybody's friend. I was nice to them until they showed me their true colors. Julie wanted me to go in on a lawyer with her to take down Brittany J's channel. I wasn't about that shit. That tells me who you are. When people tell me who they are, I fucking listen. I pay attention. Tina G, thank you for 3 months. It's good to see you. I didn't pretend to be Granny's friend either. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
And then you talked to Nick. It contacted Nick. What was that about? Just to get information for Nick is what I said. She was on me all day.
I was.
And in fairness, I never said whose it was or anything like that. I did not specify.
Yeah.
Oh, Calitus. Oh, in all fairness, people were given pushback. Who cares where she lives? In all fairness, I didn't say. Okay. Okay.
So, but I mean, it is what it is. I stand on what the fuck I did.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and apologize for that when you got all my info with Matt.
Oh my God, she's got a mouthful of a Hostess cupcake. Stop it. I'm going to go for apologize on that when you got my ducks up on the community post. Yes, Green Eyed PI called her power company because Brittany said her power went out and she couldn't stream. So Green Eyed PI called there to verify that her power actually went out.
It is what it is.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and apologize for that when you got all my info with maps, addresses, name, business.
What? Maps, addresses, and names? No, that would be Cramit. All of that came from Cramit, Biggin.
That's all that out there.
Right. You stand
Fuck
by a
you,
motherfucker.
bitch.
You just said you stand by a motherfucker who still to this day has my goddamn house posted on their motherfucking
Right.
Twitter.
Oh my God, as my goddamn boss posted on their Twitter. What is she even talking about? Hey, go get her.
The same motherfucking one who sits with the goddamn motherfucker who was asking for fucking body cam footage of my daughter.
Of her daughter who asked for body cam footage of her daughter. No one asked for that. More lies about Sinner. More lies.
Kids.
You fucking big pieces of shit.
I called her a turncoat.
Yeah, she did.
She didn't like it.
You fucking read.
I don't even know what that means. She doesn't know what it means either.
The comment out.
And then
Oh, listen to that laugh. She doesn't even know what she's laughing at.
like it.
You fucking read the comment out.
And then she read it out loud.
Sucks to suck, don't it?
I know. I was about to do a song by Barry Manilow.
Oh no.
Instead of Copacabana, I was gonna name it Larghetto. Whoa. I mean, and she's like, I like it here. I'm 15 minutes from the beach. I know where you are.
Almighty.
Oh,
Get
listen.
here. I'm 15 minutes from the beach.
I am 15 minutes from the beach. Listen to this bitch.
I know where you are.
Oh, you do? Fucking weirdo. What?
Okay, damn it. Boy, I bet Jay's cussing me right now. Queen Bee, those last, I put them in order.
Oh, this is when Regina was trying to prove that I was Johnny Utah as an alt. And she failed big time. She brought receipts that made no sense and that proved nothing. I put them in order, Queen Bee. Please, can you put your lips on my ass just once?
Those last, let me see, 6:03. Click on 6:03 p.m. messages.
Welcome in, Islanders. I hope you guys made the journey over safely. Come on in. It's a little stormy here in Cooterville today. We have plenty of umbrellas. We have covered patios. We have all kinds of shelter. So find somewhere under a shelter or grab an umbrella because it's a little stormy here.
Okay, I'm going to jump down, Queen. I love you guys. Have a great night.
We'll
Bye,
see you
Green
later,
Eye.
Green FBI.
Bye. Thanks, Cletus.
See ya.
Thanks, Cletus. Oh, my goodness.
Bye.
Yes, we do. The bar is open, by the way. The bar is open.
Bye, Clue.
Bye.
Queen.
I can see I'm dog meat here. She said not by me. Okay.
No one cares
Bye,
about you.
Tim.
Bye, Green Eyed.
I see you around. You have a good one.
You got to give her money, B. Tim. Remember, you buy your friends.
I know I'm the last one, and I'm like the least one that you think about. It's fine.
You always save the best for last, dude.
No.
Listen to this little pussy. I know I'm always the last one to be thought of.
This is B. Tim, dude. He's a virgin.
Thank you, Haley, for the $1.99 or the pound $1.99. I love you too, girl. Thanks for being here. Thanks for always being here.
That's only to make people feel better. That's only to make them feel better. That's like you. It's like the participation awards for
no.
Goodbyes.
Beyonce is right though. You are actively pup cup shaming. So
yeah,
you know.
And I love all animals. I love Duke.
Oh my God. She didn't leave. She said, I love Duke. Duke. Did you guys see Duke? Duke on Google Earth. Let's show Duke. Check this out. We showed this last night. If you weren't here, Mr. Duke, he got caught on Google Earth taking a piss. Uh-oh. You know what Duke was thinking? What was going through his mind right here? Wait, no. Here we go. Watch. Ready? Thank you so much, Angie B, for gifting 5 memberships, cooterships, nonetheless. Duke.
And I love all animals. I love Duke.
Why do you say he's fat?
He got stuck in a fence.
He got stuck in a fence?
Wait, what? What? Oh my God, it gets worse. He was trying to get out and got stuck in the fence. Holy shit. It just gets worse and worse.
Animals. I love Duke.
Why do you say he's fat?
He got stuck in a fence.
He got stuck in a fence?
Yeah, because he's fat.
Queen.
Watch your mouth.
Queen, that dog got stuck in a fence.
Watch your mouth. Why do we gotta talk about this?
Bye, B. Tim.
Bye.
I mean, how does B. Tim?
Why do we got to talk about this? She says. Hey, Nonsense, thanks for sending over the Islanders. She says, take them to the Church of X. Thank you for 7 months. Appreciate you. And you've been killing it. Keep doing you, sister. But remember, I hate you.
Him, no.
Because allegedly conspiracy, whatever, just mod chat and busted us out.
Oh.
Wait, what? The fuck? Hey, Ski Utah.
By
I mean, how does B Tim know?
she said it on
Because
a live stream.
allegedly conspiracy, whatever, just mod chat busted us out.
Mod chat busts out. Mod chat maxing beats him. Spilling the beans. Spilling the beans that Duke got stuck in the fence. Joneson did stuff. Not me. I can't take credit for Duke. Joneson found this. He literally, yes, this is real. Hang on.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
It's real stuff. Look how cute he is, though. Poor thing. Feel bad for him, be honest.
Yeah.
By
I mean, how does B Tim know?
She said it on
Because
a live stream.
allegedly conspiracy, whatever, just mod chat busted us out.
Oh, damn.
Whoa, she's fucked up.
Whatever, just mod chat busted us out.
Oh, damn.
Allegedly conspiracy, whatever, came in the chat and was like, hey, I'm going to drop kick Duke right in the stinger and tell him.
Wait, what the? What is? Huh?
Oh, damn.
Allegedly conspiracy, whatever, came in the chat and was like, hey, I'm going to drop kick Duke right in the stinger and tell
you
him.
know what?
What is she talking about? Drop kicking Duke? Oh my god, this is so gross. No, I smoke weed, Shady. No. Weed doesn't do this shit, dude. Elevated truth is the same. Weed does not make you fucking angry. They're doing something different. If she's getting her weed from a smoke shop, she's smoking that fucking fake shit. Because don't you go to the dispensary to get weed, not a smoke shop? Smoke shops sell that fake shit. There's something. No, this is not marijuana.
By
I mean, how does B Tim know?
Because allegedly conspiracy, whatever, just mod chat busted us out.
Oh, damn.
Allegedly conspiracy, whatever, came in the chat and was like, hey, I'm going to drop kick Duke right in the stinger and tell him.
You know what?
So allegedly conspiracy, whatever, doesn't even want to be my friend tonight.
You know, I'm
ruined my fucking Friday night.
I'm reestablishing my theory. I think you're purposely getting pup cups so he's fat so he can't run and get out. So you.
Oh my god. So B Tim teasing her about Duke has all been fucking true. This dog is out so much. It's on Google Earth. You literally have a matter of seconds to get caught on Google Earth. Like your odds of getting caught on the Google Earth car when it drives by are so low. You realize what would all have to line up for this to happen, right?
So he can't run amok in the neighborhood.
Hey, I mean, I got.
So he can't run and get out. So he can't run amok in the neighborhood.
Hey, I mean, I got reasons.
That's smart.
You know,
Wait.
in the neighborhood.
Hey, I mean, I got reasons.
That's smart.
You know, he can't fit through the gate, so he can't get out of the gate. If he gets like, you
Well,
know,
all I know is when he got out of the fence over here on the side part where he got out perfectly fine, but trying to get back in,
Oh my god. So she's admitting she's got a fence. He still gets out. She hasn't done shit to fucking fix it. Because just the other day, the dogs were running around for the whole fucking weekend.
God bless
What?
America.
here on the side part where he got out perfectly fine, but trying to get back in, he like really had a hard time. He was actually stuck. I had to go out and bend the fence piece up so that he could fucking shimmy.
Damn.
She had to lift the. Hopefully it'll come back. Are we good now? Okay.
Through, yeah, and like his belly was like dragging on the bottom of the damn rock trying to.
Oh my God. I had no idea this was in there. I didn't even plan on playing this. Oh my God. No, I'm not having dropped frames. I think it's my internet. Hopefully you guys can still hear me.
Try again. Hello.
Whoops.
Hello.
Damn, press play on the wrong one.
Bend the fence piece up so hard he got out perfectly fine, but trying to get back in, he like really had a hard time. He was actually stuck. I had to go out and bend the fence piece up so that he could fucking shimmy.
Damn.
Whatever doesn't even want to be my friend tonight.
Okay, I'm playing it over right now. You guys might buffer in and out. I understand that. You don't have to keep putting the little icon. I can see on my screen that it's buffering. There's a lot of storms, guys. Thank you for being patient.
I'm ruined my fucking Friday night.
I'm reestablishing my theory. I think you're purposely getting pup cups so he's fat, so he can't run and get out. So he can't run amok in the neighborhood.
Hey, I mean, I got reasons.
That's smart.
You know, he can't fit through the gate, so he can't get out of the gate. If he gets like,
well, all I know is when he got out of the fence over here on the side part where he got out perfectly fine, but trying to get back in, he like really had a hard time. He was actually stuck. I had to go out and bend the fence piece up so that he could fucking shimmy.
Damn.
Through, yeah, and like his belly was like dragging on the bottom of the damn rock trying to get it up under the fucking fence piece. Because he shouldn't have been under there anyways. And so he's looking back at me like, I already got yelled at for this.
I don't know why, but for some reason, when you're telling this story, I'm switching Duke out with BJ and thinking about how fucking hilarious that would be to watch.
So it's funny. Poor dog. The poor dog, dude. Just gross. Knowing what we know. Tons of fucking hear that thunder? That's why I'm buffering. Oh my God. I don't know, Karma Justice. That's Duke. That's a boxer type dog. Poor thing, man.
Like with BJ's face on Duke's body.
Shit. I was pissed. I was like, "Come on now, damn it!" I had to go all. I had to leave the fucking live to walk out there to fucking.
You had to leave the live. God forbid. She had to leave the live to go scrape her dog's belly from underneath a fence. Oh my God. I highly doubt that she walks her dog. Thank you, that Armenian girl. Welcome to Cooterville. Thank you for joining today.
Welcome to Cooterville. Everybody close your legs. Everybody coming in, close your legs.
Close your legs.
Help him get back in.
You know the funny thing was we're roasting Duke more than fucking Jay right now. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, so fuck that.
Beat him. You know, we're roasting Duke more than we're roasting Jay right now. Wow. Hey, Cannon.
We're roasting Duke more than fucking Jay right now. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, so
this
fuck
is
that.
Tim, dude. He's a virgin.
Back to Jay. We're talking about Duke? Let's go back to Jay.
That's allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Thanks for not being my friend for hating me tonight. Busted me out now. Damn it. All right, back to this shit bag here.
Please.
Let's say that.
Okay, we're going to stop there because I didn't even expect to go that long on that one. Holy shit, I didn't know the dog stuff was in there. There's probably more on that. So I will put the link to this in the description if you guys want to watch more of it. I'm sure you won't. But we're going to get to the Sebastian Rogers parents panel the other day. This was a panel. We're just going to get into this really quick. I didn't realize time got away from me. I'm so long-winded. Let's see. We're going to trim this here. I want you guys to be able to actually see who's on the panel. It's very important. This is from August 10th. Or wait, is this August 10th? Not August 10th. Was it that? When was this? Auntie Cheryl, it's good to see you. Okay, so on the panel, we are starting where we're going to go where Katie Proudfoot comes up, and we're just going to walk through this. Yeah, it wasn't the 10th. I don't know. Oh, 19th. Sorry, I'm blind as a bat. It was August 19th.
They dropped, but somebody's trying to come up right now. To speak for themselves.
Yep, exactly. Pretty hate.
And I'm sure it's hard to do.
Lots of clicks. We're not sure, you know,
Can't
if this
imagine
is
the impact's had.
we don't know if this is really Katie coming up, but she's awfully calm for that.
On all of them.
It was the 19th. Yeah, that's what I said.
Let's try again. Hello.
Hello.
Katie, welcome.
Thank you. I am not going to stay very long, but what I am going to say is that, sorry.
No.
Everyone is entitled to their opinions and their.
Hey, Sinner, I see you have a live set up for 3. I was trying to get through this as quick as I could because I have redirect set up. We're going to Rico today. Nonsense sent the Islanders here. So I have a redirect set up to you. Good to see you. Happy Sunday.
Their thoughts and their theories, and that's fine.
Wait.
But everyone is entitled to their opinions and their thoughts and their theories, and that's fine. But I am going to clarify something. We are not predators. My son is not a predator.
Okay, so here Katie is saying what Truth said. But then later you're going to hear her say that she doesn't know what Truth said. So just keep that in mind. In the very beginning, this is what Katie comes out the gate. We are not predators. My son is not a predator. My husband's not a predator. Hey, YO Ange.
I did not stand by and watch or partake in anything inappropriate with my son. I did not put my son in a trash can. He deserves so much more respect and dignity than what he is getting. Truth is entitled to his thoughts, his opinions, and his perception of whatever he has gone through. And I am sorry that he is struggling. But I will not stand here and let my son be accused of those things that he did not do. And I did not either. Sebastian is missing. And the only thing that we want is for that him to not be forgotten, for him to continue being searched for.
Okay, if you don't want them forgotten, why is it they only come out onto drama panels when there's disparaging things that make them look bad? Okay, because let's make one thing clear right now. None of this makes Sebastian look bad. I have news for Chris and Katie Proudfoot. This doesn't make Sebastian look bad. This makes you look bad. They need to stop putting all of this shit on Sebastian and take accountability for themselves.
And for him to come home. I will continue to say thank you for everyone that continues to keep my son in their mind and their hearts. And I don't fault anyone for having their theories, their suspicions, their speculations. If anything, I'm grateful because
you can't. Oh, no. You're grateful that there's people that think you got pregnant by your own son. You're grateful for that. You're grateful that everyone knows that you had a code word. What? This is nothing to be grateful for. I don't know, Southern-ish. Thank you for your super chat, but I know Seth went to the interview room. And Katie and Chris went to Granny's watching. That tells me all I need to know. And if I was Seth, I wouldn't want to sit with them either. Nope. I sure wouldn't.
because that means that people are actually giving a damn. No one is perfect, myself included, my husband included, everyone on here included. My husband is not a predator. He doesn't prey on women.
Your husband's... Why my husband's on a predator? Oh my God. But he was asking Granny's watching to get on OnlyFans. If anything, I think Katie needs to keep Chris from talking to all these creators, not vice versa like it's been. This is some weird-ish. Exactly, go get her. I want to find my kid, so I'm going to go on a drama panel on YouTube. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? He went to Truths and he kept it factual. Sure did. I think it took balls to go up on Truth's panel, being Seth. After all this, all he wanted, you know why he went up there? Because fucking Truth came out and said he knew all this stuff. And Seth wanted to make sure he turned it in. Seth is trying to get information from CPS that he was never told. Of course he's going to want to make sure Truth turns in anything weird like that. And let's not forget that they were on Buzzy's panel, Chris Proudfoot up there talking about sex toys. Me too, Mia. Like, how can you not be on Seth's side after all of this? Knowing all of this. I made huge mistakes when I judged Seth. There were some freaking weird things. But goddamn, not like this.
Either. But I just wanted to come up and clarify that because I'm so sick to my stomach.
You should be talking to Truth.
I'm so sorry.
What is this all about? You should be going to the source if you're sick to your stomach over what someone said. Why aren't you going to that source and chewing him a new one?
I am sorry too, and you are in my prayers. Always, have always.
Hey,
been.
Jess, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, Jess, you there? You make that OnlyFans yet? Sick. Knowing this? Sick. Crime Time Grime. What's up? Jess, you there? You make that OnlyFans? I'm still looking for your deep fakes.
In my prayers. Always, have always.
Hey,
been.
Jess, you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I don't think they can hear us.
You'll find out, Bethany.
Us.
I'm getting soft in my old age because I'm sitting here crying.
Me too.
Awkward.
I couldn't
Hey,
I couldn't
Bobu.
fathom. I couldn't fathom to have to experience what they've experienced, and on top of the speculation, the cruelty, the lawsuits, the news articles, the hate, the all of it, I couldn't.
Well, me neither. And to
that's
hear
one
what
of the
Truth was saying yesterday, insinuating all that stuff, that's it hurt, I'm sure. And that's
Right, whistle down. Hey, Jess, you there? Chris P. So we're on first name, nickname benefits. I don't know, but I don't even call her Jess. I call her Granny to this day. It's so fucking weird. But I'm more ingrained with Chris Proudfoot than she ever was. I asked him about the case. I didn't talk about lawsuit and money and how much things are costing me and all. I didn't talk about that. Sorry, I didn't tell him about my childhood. I didn't tell him about an RO that I have against someone who made AI deep fakes of me, revenge porn. I didn't discuss anything like that. I didn't go on a panel and talk about fucking sex toys and laugh, hee hee ha ha. My stepson's missing. Let's talk about fucking sex toys. That's normal? When is that normal? It's fucking weird. But then we have the outrage over Seth packing a pack of cigarettes saying, oh, I'm over here doing da-da-da. It's all sick. But God damn it, Granny. Oh, you're lying in this live. You lie, lie, lie. I can't stand it. Thank you, Bethany, for your $5 super chat. Did she just say revenge porn Lycan, not the other way around? Yeah. She said that he made revenge porn videos of her, and he told her that he was going to search for them. He wanted to find her AI porn deep fakes, and then he suggested that she make an OnlyFans to pay for her lawyer.
I'm speechless. I feel bad for these people, and I think it was terrible. But whatever, everybody can attack me in chat. I don't care.
Nobody's attacking you, Cheesy. What were you
Can
saying,
you hear
Katie?
me, Grant?
Yeah, I
can
hear you,
me.
Flo. Yeah.
That's one of the things that pissed me off when I heard Laura say what she said. Well, when Clue goes and gets her hair and nails done with Katie, you know, that's da 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 da.
Again, this isn't about you, Clue. So Clue's going to, oh, I go get my hair and nails done with Katie. Look at me. Look at me. I'm popular. I hang out with the mom of a missing kid and I have no idea what happened to him. I'm just being fake until the case breaks so I can go live with it.
You want to know the one thing I said the other day?
I don't even want to hear this. Fuck you, Clue.
Bro, that shit broke my fucking heart. Sitting in the fucking...
I'll say it, Laura. First off, Katie's back up here. But to clarify, Laura was speaking what subscribers were saying, not what she was saying. She's saying this is what the chat was saying, not her thoughts on it. But I think, is it Chris now? Because I know Katie walked away upset.
No. I'm still here with her.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I heard her say in the background.
I'm still here with her. I'm still here with her. Back the fuck up. Kind of like when he popped on the cameras when investigators came to talk to Katie about her missing son and popped on and said, get the fuck out of my house.
Still, you know, he's still being thought of and mentioned. And
Correct. So I think a couple of things, and I've heard bits and pieces from people sending us stuff about this rant that Truth went on yesterday or whatever. Today, and I guess what I just caught and was reading, Truth mentioned a question and you didn't answer it. So I'm going to ask the question in front of everybody.
Here we go.
Allegedly, he stated that I had sexual conversations or inappropriate conversations with you, Queen, Jay. I think even Clue was brought into this. I don't know.
Nonsense.
No.
For the record, can we just...
Oh, here we go. He's putting it all out there. Never had any sexual conversations with me. But he's wanting Granny to clear up his conversations with me or nonsense. They can only clear up their own. Yes, Leo? Yeah, Truth said that I did all of this. Nonsense did too. All of us had these conversations. It's not true.
Clear this up because he even stated or inappropriate conversations. He stated that I had sexual conversations or inappropriate conversations with you, Queen, Jay. I think even Clue was brought into this. I don't know.
Nonsense.
So,
Not me.
for the record, can we just clear this up? Because he even stated that don't put him in this position that he has some sort of screenshots. So can we clear this up?
The quote was that you try to fuck all of us. You have never tried to fuck me. I never heard Jay say you try to fuck her, and I never heard nonsense.
Oh my God, I didn't even hear this part. Literally, you're saying fuck? Granny, is this real life? Is this real life? This is the stepdad of a missing kid. Oh my God.
So can we clear this up?
The quote was that you try to fuck all of us.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
You have never tried to fuck me. I never heard Jay say you try to fuck her. And
right, but Lindsay, when you're talking to the parents and you're doing a panel to straighten it out, do you have to say this? I mean, he said inappropriate conversations. She comes out the gate with, you didn't try to fuck me. No, he tried to get you to do an OnlyFans, though. Is that why you're using the fuck word?
And I never heard nonsense say you try to fuck her.
Yeah, see, so for the record, actually, the conversations I've had with, and I'm going to be very clear when I say this, every conversation I've had with all the creators has been the exact same conversation. It does not change.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Very clear when I say this. Every conversation I've had with all the creators has been the exact same conversation.
No. Never talked about OnlyFans with your ass, dude. Never. I know what Truth said, Lindsay. What I'm saying is she's using that word because she was never in a position to be fucked. None of us were. She's playing with semantics. It gets better.
It does not change. There's no story. They can all sit down and compare their stories in their notes.
We are.
Nothing is changed. It's the
We are and we did. Okay? Do you want to see Granny, what she told? Nonsense? Oh my God. Where is that? She's totally playing on words, dude, and it's not right. She had an opportunity to tell the fucking truth. And maybe if she started telling the truth, it would be a lot easier to put all this bullshit aside. Here she says, when I first spoke with Chris, I told him, I'm sorry what you guys are going through with protective orders. I had to get one against a YouTuber. People don't understand because it's online, but the abuses that damage him. And I said, this guy did X, Y, and Z to me. I said, but he also uploaded deep fakes of me. He revenge porn me, uploaded videos. I said, he even did it to another ex-girlfriend. From there on, after every time I would talk to Chris, he would say to me, quote, I'm going to find your video, or quote, why don't you just start an OnlyFans? My conversations were never like this. He tells me, well, why don't you just start an OnlyFans to help with money? I never had conversations like this, and that's the point. I don't care what Truth said.
The same story. Now, what Truth was alluding to, there are some things about Sebastian when we've had conversations, people wanted to know a little bit.
He's fucking putting this on Sebastian, y'all. He's putting his flirting with Granny's watching on Sebastian, and you're going to watch her. Let him do it. Watch.
There are some things about Sebastian when we've had conversations, people wanted to know a little bit more about Sebastian. and behavioral and things like that. Yes, we have had those discussions. Is it discussions that will come to the public light? No, they do not need to come to the public light. I think there's already been somebody out there who's done enough damage 1,000,000 times over to Sebastian alone.
Yeah.
And he knows who I'm talking about, and I don't care. Everybody is entitled to have your speculations. You are absolutely entitled to have it. You don't think for 1 second that if you think that these creators or anybody on this internet knows anything different that law enforcement doesn't know, I don't know what to tell you. I guess you live in a world of fairy dust and unicorn farts and rainbows. I don't know. Law enforcement has exactly every single thing that everybody else knows, and they probably have more.
What about the uncomfortable?
Take that in consideration.
Shut up.
You know, this whole thing about Truth getting attacked and nobody stood up for him. I don't know. We don't keep up what's going on. Some people will send us a message and say, hey, check this out. Or they'll send us a message asking us a question. I will answer it, and we go on about our business. So what if Clue and Cletus have gone and gotten their hair done with Katie? Clue went and got her nails done. Who cares?
No one. No one.
We go back to the very beginning, and I said if you wanted to have a conversation, we would talk.
Back to the inappropriate conversations.
Now, if you're involved in litigation, absolutely, I have nothing to do with you.
Fucking fuzzy slippers and lip gloss.
I've seen something in the chats where it says I'm colluding with some other folks. I don't even know who the fuck these people are. If you got proof, put your balls out there and put it out there to the public. Let's see what you got.
To be very transparent for whatever's being held over my head, I certainly did say that there were conversations that made me uncomfortable.
But were those conversations?
Okay, so I thought she was going to be honest right here. I was like, thank God. I certainly did say that there were conversations that made me uncomfortable. Now listen to Chris go into fucking CYA mode. Here we go.
That made me uncomfortable.
But were those conversations a sexual innuendos, sexual conversations between you and I?
There was nothing like implying like, oh, you want to get in bed with me or anything.
What? Why is this so specific, Granny? There was nothing implying you want to get in bed with me. He just wanted to watch you on the internet.
Innuendos, sexual conversations between you and I?
There was nothing like implying like, oh, you want to get in bed with me or anything like that by any means. No.
Okay. So what you're referring to is the stuff that we just spoke on about Sebastian's behavior.
There you go. There you go. The things we spoke on that were inappropriate were about Sebastian's behavior.
Bing bang.
Listen to her response.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
There we go. We just spoke on about Sebastian's behavior.
Yes.
Okay.
And she confirms it. This is what I'm talking about, Granny. You texted me and wanted to know what you lied about. This is one of them. The other one was the cancer thing. I straight up asked you, did you ever lie and say you had cancer? No, I never did that. You admitted to telling him about your revenge porn, the deep fakes. Yeah, remember, Katie's right there with him. But he just put it on Sebastian. And she said, yes. Listen again. This pisses me off.
To be very transparent for whatever's being held over my head, I certainly did say that there were conversations that made me uncomfortable.
But were those conversations a sexual innuendos, sexual conversations between you and I?
There was nothing Like implying like, oh, you want to get in bed with me or anything.
Okay, let's go back to this. Every time she talked to him after that, he said this. From there, after every time I would talk to Chris, he would say to me, quote, I'm going to find your video, or quote, why don't you just start an OnlyFans? But they're both going to put it on Sebastian, the missing child. At this point, it's time to tell the truth. Stop talking to him. Stop having him on your panel. This is weird. This is crazy. Oh, but Jay, she had this dog handler on. She's such a bad creator. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
But were those conversations a sexual innuendos, sexual conversations between you and I?
There was nothing like implying like, oh, you want to get in bed with me or anything like that by any means. No.
Okay. So what you're referring to is the stuff that we just spoke on about Sebastian's behavior.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. What's so hard about clearing the air on that? Am I going to sit here and give everybody every single detail?
See how relieved he is? I think he was low-key worried that Granny was going to tell the truth, and she didn't. She didn't. Listen to how his voice changes when he realizes that she's going to go along with it.
Okay. So what you're referring to is the stuff that we just spoke on about Sebastian's behavior.
Okay, so he's like, okay, what is she going to say? And then she says yes. Now listen to how relieved he is.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. What's so hard about clearing the air on that? Am I going to sit here and give everybody every single detail of what we were speaking of? No, I'm not. It's none of your fucking business.
But Chris, let me explain something. Everything is getting twisted. Everything that was said about Clue and Katie going for nobody cares. The problem is
no, some people do
everything. Hold on. Everything that Truth laid out yesterday is what everybody's going on.
You see it, Bobu? Do you see it, Bobu? They had inappropriate conversations, but they blame it on Sebastian's behavior that they talked about. And yeah, they probably did talk about that. But obviously they talked about more. Of course I do. The real Samantha J, I do. I think she knew they were coming up. There was no urgency in her voice. She knew this was coming. Fucking weird, dude. Damage control is what I call it.
Comments you're seeing in chat have everything to do with the bullshit that Truth laid out yesterday. The conspiracy and, how subs feel that if he alluded to the fact that Clue and Cletus and Granny and everybody knows that you guys are guilty and the Sebastian went in the trash can, all of this stuff was said yesterday.
Well,
so everyone in chat.
I don't mean to interrupt you, and I'm not trying to disrespect you, but again, if we're going to speak on what was said, we need to be playing clips. If that's what we're going to do.
You want me to get? I'll pull it up. I review.
Okay, so Cletus here wants to play the truth clips of everything he said about Sebastian. You hear that? And Laura's going to pull it up, but then they decide not to play him.
Viewed it all last night. I can pull it up. It might take me.
Yeah, somebody get the clips because she is telling the truth.
I will be honest.
He was insinuating.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Clue is.
They need clips because they don't know what the hell was said, right? They've been defending themselves. None of this is about Sebastian. None of this is about finding Sebastian. This is using Sebastian as a cover for their weird sexual conversations. And if you don't see it, you might need to play it over again. Play it over again and watch how it really goes down.
And Cletus are dead on. Like, if you want to come out here and say something and you're going to say, well, it's this and this is what his insinuations are. Okay, once again, I go back to my statement. We don't watch everything. People will send us clips and then we'll see what you're talking about. We'll answer from there and we'll go on.
People send us clips. Who is sitting here sending them clips? I've never, I can say right here, right now, I've never sent Chris Proudfoot a clip. Ever. Who's sending you clips, Chris? Clue and Clitus? Who the fuck is doing that? Oh my God. This is what you're doing with your time, watching clips, then coming back to see what people are talking about on YouTube. Okay.
I don't have time to sit on the internet like everybody else does. I don't. Nor does Katie.
Somebody in the chat just said
that's why you were watching from the crane and then texting Granny and having her say certain things. You did it to me once, Chris. One time. One time you tried to fucking steer the narrative of my live stream.
You know, talking to one of the panel guests, you don't speak for me. Truth don't speak for me. Truth don't speak for Granny, and he don't speak for Queen.
Truth don't speak for nobody but himself.
Right.
And
Like
maybe his
nobody
wife on
else
some
does.
occasions.
Truth is quoting you, Chris and Katie. From your conversations, what do you mean he doesn't speak for anyone else? Wow. Major damage control. And it failed horribly.
But
nobody speaks for anybody except themselves.
Right.
It is
Exactly.
what it is.
It is
No,
what
but
it
the
is.
stuff that he was saying yesterday was sick, and it was what he was insinuating was sick. And he brought Queen Bee and Granny and all you guys into it, and that's why I came up here. Not that I believed anything he was saying, but what he was insinuating is making everybody think that it was true.
All right,
That's what my point was.
It was like a 7-hour live. Give me a couple minutes to find it.
I think that he is misrepresenting conversations that were had because, like Chris,
Misrepresenting conversations that were had. What?
Christopher just spoke to Granny about. We did have conversations about some things with Sebastian, and no, it is
There, she's doing it now. She's doing it now. Oh my God.
that were had because, like Christopher just spoke to Granny about. We did have conversations about some things with Sebastian, and no, it is not a comfortable conversation.
No.
But it's being twisted into something that it's not.
Why are you having uncomfortable conversations with YouTubers, Katie?
I will say
And
this:
that's
the
the way Truth made
conversations
it
that I
sound.
have with creators
Wait, what?
about Sebastian is to help the creators combat the bullshit and the lies and the crap.
Yeah, that's what he led me to believe. That's what he led me to believe. He led me to believe that he wanted to talk to creators so that he could straighten out any bullshit. And I believed him. And that was the only things I asked him about. You know, like, did you guys hire SF? And when SF said that, you know, this, that happened. Things like that. But what?
Crap that doesn't actually mean any fucking thing to this case.
Right.
Wait.
It's to help the creators combat the bullshit and the lies and the crap that doesn't actually mean any fucking thing to this case.
Oh, so he's the judge of what means something to this case. How would you know what means something to the case and what doesn't, Chris? Unless you knew what happened. How do you know what counts and what doesn't? Huh?
About Sebastian is to help the creators combat the bullshit and the lies and the crap that doesn't actually mean any fucking thing to this case.
Right. I said that. I said that there are reasons for some of the things I know. And some of it having to do with the fact of what was being used against me during all this court shit and all too.
And I promise you, any conversation that was had is 100% stuff that was told to law enforcement long before.
Of course. I've always said that as well.
Nothing in that conversation was a secret from law enforcement.
All right, Granny. I got it.
Do we really need?
So Laura went through all that trouble. She says, "Granny, I got it. Play the clips. Do we really need to do this?"
All right, Granny, I got it.
Do we really need to play this? Do you guys want to hear this?
No.
I preferably.
Katie says no. She doesn't want to hear it.
I don't
Well,
think
all
it's
right. How about this?
necessary for this?
No.
I preferably.
I don't
Well,
think
all right.
it's
How about this?
necessary.
If there's a way that you can send me the clip, send it to me directly.
Okay.
Don't. In retrospect, for respect for everyone else out here, it doesn't need to be replayed. I'll hear it. And I mean, don't take this the wrong way. I got Truth's fucking phone number. Send.
I don't
Well,
think
all right.
it's
How about this?
necessary.
If there's a way that you can send me the clip, send it to me directly.
Okay.
Don't. In retrospect, for respect for everyone else out here, it doesn't need to be replayed. I'll hear it.
In respect for everyone out here, we don't matter. What are you talking about?
And I mean, don't take this the wrong way. I got Truth's fucking phone number.
No offense, but out of respect for Sebastian, don't play it again.
Yeah,
I've got
I
his
agree.
phone number. If I need to have a conversation with Truth, I'm a grown ass man. I have a conversation with Truth. It's not a fucking problem. Truth knows this. I've been on the phone with Truth, Clue, Cletus. They've been there. I don't care who the fuck.
Garden hoe, but she already heard it. She came out the gate going, "We're not predators." Da da da. She already knows what he said. She's the one that told him. They know what he said because they fucking told him, in my opinion. I don't think Truth is making it up. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't think he's making it up. I can't confirm that, but I think he's telling a lot of truth.
Fuck's got a three-way conversation recorded. I don't give a fuck.
I think it's also fair to let people know that Truth always questioned you.
He has.
So there was the out. Truth has always questioned you.
He has questioned all three parents. For the record, everybody has. And everybody, that is your opinion. That's perfectly okay. Not one time have we ever come out and said, nope, you can't speculate on us. Not one time have we said that.
Huh?
Right.
I will say this, I do, and I'm a firm believer on this. Cletus said it pretty well. These cases should not go online. In the very beginning, the very first interview we did with Duchess,
wow,
we were under the
these cases should not go online. The fuck they shouldn't, dude. The fuck they shouldn't. Why would he not want missing cases to go online? Because you don't want someone found? The fuck?
These cases should not go online. In the very beginning, the very first interview we did with Duchess, we were under the presumption that this community was about finding missing kids, not fucking.
No. Granny's watching in Buzzy's community is not about finding missing kids. What are you talking about? Where did you get that impression, Chris? Chris, where did you get the impression that Granny's watching and Queen Bee are a community that find missing kids? No, they went to the wrong YouTubers is what they did.
Drama. Not let's be assholes and whatever else and let's draw up fucking lawsuits on people just because. Ain't nobody got time for this shit.
Oh my God, did he really? Seriously?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Then why aren't you on Nancy Grace? Why aren't you breaking down the doors of the big media to have you on again? They are out to discredit true crime channels. Yep, absolutely. He's got a plan. That's for sure.
And neither alone, let's go financially. It's not fucking fun either.
Fun.
They should have been on panels raising awareness. He went missing on this day at this time. This is what he was wearing. Here's his flyer. Okay, bye. That's all that needs to be done by parents of missing kids. They don't need to be up there for hours on end laughing about sex toys. They don't need to be up there for hours on end talking about diapers, talking about incontinence. They don't need to be doing that. There are channels that will have the parents of missing children. I've done it. All you do is have them come up. You raise the awareness and they're done. The podcast is over. It's called awareness. He knows damn well these people aren't spreading awareness. They spread lies like it's fucking peanut butter, and he knew it, so he took all the lies to the fuckers that spread them like peanut butter.
Yeah. The main purpose has been lost. And,
oh my God. The main purpose? Huh?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God, Chris, shut up.
It was lost over a year and probably a half ago.
Oh my God.
You can't talk to a fucking log.
When the bullshit happened. That's when the case was, on social media, that's when it was lost.
So some of the things that were mentioned, and again, out of respect, I just want to bring it because it keeps being repeated. And if you don't want to touch on it, Katie, I understand. But the one thing that came up was a safe word. Do you want to explain that from a mother's perspective of what you were going through? And if you don't want to touch on it at all, I understand. Please, I understand. I mean, some of this is just not meant for YouTube, and it's not. Nobody has brought it here for that reason.
All right, I know this is going to sound dumb, but we're looking at each other completely clueless here. When you're referring to a safe word, like I'm in trouble, I need help from Chris, he's beat the shit out of me kind of safe word, or what?
No.
Okay, so after Katie said she didn't want to hear the clips, right? What does Granny say? Can we talk about the case, the safe word?
So some of the things that were mentioned, and again, out of respect, I just want to bring it because it keeps being repeated. And if you don't want to touch on it, Katie, I understand. But the one thing that came up was a safe word. Do you want to explain that from a mother's perspective?
A mother's perspective. Are you ready? A mother's perspective. And then we're going to hear him. CYA.
Perspective of what you were going through. And if you don't want to touch on it at all, I understand. Please, I understand. I mean, some of this is just not meant for YouTube.
Are you the mother, Chris? I thought she asked for a mother's perspective. But no, she's just going to let him cover his ass because I think this is scripted.
It's not. Nobody has brought it here for that reason.
All right, I know this is going to sound dumb, but we're looking at each other completely clueless here. When you're referring to a safe word, like I'm in trouble, I need help from Chris, he's beat the shit out of me kind of safe word, or what?
No. Okay.
That's why I'm pleased.
Well, that right there says enough then. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
I said this before. I said this before when Seth brought this crap.
Why is she even up there? Can someone tell me?
To the YouTube about this horrible stuff. And everybody keeps saying that Katie doesn't speak. Katie doesn't speak. But she spoke up before when Seth brought this crap to the YouTube. And now that this crap is being brought up again.
When Seth brought this crap to YouTube. Cheesy, you're a horrible judge of character. Please sit down.
She spoke out again. That's what a mama bear does. So for everybody who talks about Katie isn't talking, no, she's talking when she needs to talk. She's talking when she's here to protect her son.
Yeah, this is where Granny said that I was bragging that I was in her chat under an alt, which wasn't true.
And his dignity. I just want that said.
And as Chris said, nothing any of us know, law enforcement doesn't. Not everything is for public consumption. It doesn't change the fact that Sebastian's missing and everybody needs.
Oh, good question. Shady wants to know, why did he say Chris beat the shit out of me, safe word? Kind of a eerie comparison, huh?
be searching for him. It's not going to make a difference in that.
Well, and I can just
Everything needs to be public.
agreed.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I'm going to go on record and say this. And there's going to be some people that ain't going to fucking like it. And quite honestly, I really don't give a fuck either. And they'll know who they are. Law enforcement isn't going to come out and give anything on this fucking case, because when certain people were told not to say certain things and they didn't listen, or you got other people that get involved and do stupid, reckless behavior, and they go out here and they do this kind of shit, no wonder law enforcement doesn't want to talk about cases. Absolutely. They will leave the tip lines open. You got a tip, you got hardcore evidence, whatever you got, send it to law enforcement, let them go through it. It's been the word from the beginning. It's still the word to this day.
Aren't they also in a lawsuit now?
Unfortunately, yes. They are in the middle of 2 lawsuits. I'm going to leave that alone. There's litigation. I'm not going to talk on
it. The ward, that's so true too.
Yeah.
I mean, if people are attacking Truth, back the fuck off of him.
He's
entitled to his opinion.
What?
Just like every other creator out here.
Back off of Truth. He's entitled to his opinion, you guys. This protective man is, you know how Clue always said that. Oh, she has a man that protects her. Is letting Truth get away with saying that Katie's son got her pregnant, that Katie had a safe word for her son for private times. What else? I mean, all this nasty shit. And he's just okay with it. It's all good. It's all fucking good in the hood, right?
They're all entitled to their opinion. Not every creator out here who I talk to likes us. That's fine.
But it's still another person that's
It's
paying some attention to finding Sebastian.
exactly. If this is a true crime community,
it's not.
Take it back to true crime, not drama.
Stop it. They're not true crime. Why does he keep saying that?
Not he said, she said, this, that, and the other. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. At the end of the day, if you want flyers and you're here in the area, I will give you flyers. If you need me to send you a copy of the FBI TBI flyer, I will be more than happy to send you a copy. All you got to do is give me your information. I can't give you any signs because I'm out of signs, but
I wouldn't recommend you give
I got
any.
no problems helping people.
Listen.
Nor does Katie.
Helping people. You should be helping Sebastian. What? What is this?
I can't give you any signs because I'm out of signs, but
don't give anybody your information. Yeah, it's online. People can print their own. You can get a PDF. You can go to Staples or any of those. They will print missing flyers for free most of the time. I think you're right. Let your light shine.
I got no problems helping people. Nor does Katie. But all the fuck shit can stop. Respectfully, please.
I think what it is and Truth had a point to what he was saying. A lot of creators know a lot of things that can't necessarily come out. So when people are like, ew, he's just so gross, why would he think that? Well, there's information that nobody's going to put out. And for him, it feels like such a heavy fucking burden. I'm not by any means am I defending what he said and what is happening, but I'm empathetic to feeling like the weight is too much.
Oh
right?
my God.
And
these people saying that the weight is too much on them, it's bullshit, dude. It's bullshit. Granny, you're not the one that fucking is missing. This is infuriating to me. The weight is too much. How do you think Sebastian felt, you fucks? Will you bring me a pop?
It's incomparable to the weight of what you two are under. It truly is. It just sucks that this is what's happening for Sebastian to be back into the conversation. And it's sad. It's fucking sad.
Well, I can tell you the one information that does need to come out, in my opinion. Sebastian went missing. He's probably hit puberty by now. He's going to be a lot taller, maybe facial hair. And if you see something, say something. Call 1-800-TBI. Find. Or I think that's
Absolutely.
Clue is such an advocate, isn't she? Right, and telling the parents, you know, the weight's too much of everything you've told us. Fucking weird. None of this tracks, dude.
Don't wait to try to send some creators. Don't try to send a parent any fucking thing. You call law enforcement, period. That's all we want. Just call law enforcement.
So you want clips of YouTube creators, but you don't want any information on Sebastian? Huh.
Don't wait to try to send some creators. Don't try to send a parent any fucking thing. You call law enforcement, period. That's all we want. Just call law enforcement.
That's all it ever should have been. And that's what everybody with a lick of sense would do.
Oh, a lick of sense. Send us clips, though. We want to see what you're talking about on YouTube. Because that's important.
And in my opinion, if you see it immediately, I personally think you should call 911. But
Amen.
they say TBI fine. That's the number I push. But I know if it were me and I was somewhere and I thought I saw someone who could be him, I'm calling 911.
Don't wait. Same.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I gotta say something. I don't want anyone to get mad at me, but it needs to be said.
Nobody should be upset with you.
You might be after I say this.
Nah.
I understand where you're coming from, but it's like you kind of got anger at the chat, and I get it, but the chat is only reacting to all the bullshit Truth pulled yesterday. And you're saying don't be mad at Truth. Truth started this. Everyone is angry because of Truth. And
but let me say this. I didn't hear the entire live Truth had yesterday, and he knows that because he texted me when he took a break, and I texted him back. And he was pissed off that I hadn't heard the whole thing. He didn't realize that I was sick. He didn't know that. But I will say this. A lot of people are taking things that were said and putting their own opinion on it. And quite frankly, from what I heard in the pieces I heard, a lot of things that were stated were fact. I said that yesterday. Truth is not a liar. A lot of things that were stated were interpretation and opinion as well.
What?
And I think that's what a lot of people
Okay, why don't we separate the bullshit from the facts then, Cletus? What was taken as interpretation and what's facts? Because the truth isn't really hard to separate from rumors, is it, Cletus? What losers, dude. You want to talk about on the back of a missing child? Oh, Seth sued me on the back of a missing child. Look at what you guys are doing. Excusing sexual conversations, blaming it on Sebastian's behavior discussions. Gross.
Were fact. I said that yesterday. Truth is not a liar. A lot of things that were stated were interpretation and opinion as well. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. And I think that's what a lot of people are going to do. Again, it is the fucking internet.
Oh,
absolutely.
Oh, now it's just the internet. Shut up, Cletus. God, is he gross, isn't he? It is what it is.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Now, Chris, I do have a question that came up last night.
Yes, ma'am.
And you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but did you really offer to pay MGL money to go to court? Because I said no way.
That's the most
no,
important question you got, Laura.
Hold on.
Girly.
Stop. Wait a minute. I will answer that truthfully. I never offered money. I offered if she could come. I even offered the queen, hey, I'll buy the plane ticket if you can. Because the whole ordeal, because Betty was going to be there, it was going to piss Betty off. You absolutely right, I did.
Yeah. This is what this guy's worried about. Paying for plane tickets for Queen Bee to come and piss Betty off. This is fucking gross. This is really gross. And remember, she lied all day, saying she was going to Tennessee and collected a bunch of donos. Yep. Fucking, this is what this guy is planning behind the scenes.
I never offered money. I offered if she could come. I even offered the queen, hey, I'll buy the plane ticket if you can. Because the whole ordeal, because Betty was going to be there, it was going to piss Betty off. You absolutely right, I did.
All right.
He's not lying.
Absolutely. Did I offer to pay money to give these people money to come? No, I offered to pay for flights.
See, semantics again. You're fucking around behind the scenes. You're getting an RO on someone and you're going to fly people in to piss off the person that you're getting an RO against. The panel and host should step away slowly and never come back. Agreed, Salty Sleuth. Preach, my lady. Hope you're doing well this Sunday. It's good to see you. Salty Sleuth went over the new charges in the Siders case yesterday. If you're not subbed up to Salty, I love watching her read court documents.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing. It is amazing to sit here. Cletus is right. It is exactly what you put into it, the whole thing.
Huh?
How you feel when you read a book, how you interpret anything. It's how you perceive it.
True.
Because everybody's an emotional creature. You put your own emotions to whatever word. One word could mean 6 different things for one person and only mean one thing for another person. It's perfectly okay. But to stop and think about some things logically first before you make a reaction should be considered. Truth has feelings. He is a man.
Truth has feelings. He is a man. Dude, this guy's fucked. This guy's fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Unknown to a lot of people, men do have feelings. He's entitled to say what he wants to say.
So he's assuming that that all these women don't believe that men have feelings.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Remember his name when he came on? Elevated Truth was Truth, not Feelings. That was his name when he first came on with the Black Care Bear. Truth, not Feelings. Mm-mm-mm.
Not everything is truth. The way he may put it out may be absolutely completely wrong.
Or based off his perception.
Exactly. Like the whole inappropriate conversations. Sorry.
Oh.
Y'all heard it right here. Granny said, no, it didn't happen.
Oh.
Maybe he perceived it that way.
See? There he is. He's so happy that she went along with it. Granny, why are you doing this? See? You heard it here, folks. He's so happy that Granny just covered his ass for him. Gross.
The whole inappropriate conversations. Sorry. Y'all heard it right here. Granny said, no, it didn't happen. Maybe he perceived it that way. That's not my business. That's not hers. That's his. That's what he went from. I don't know.
Yeah, no, like I said, there were uncomfortable moments and discussions. And Truth explains to me his experience, and I don't know. Is any of that true? I don't know.
You had an opportunity there too.
And I have to disagree with Cletus. I don't think everything that Cletus, or I mean, excuse me, pardon me, Truth was saying was facts. What he was insinuating, I don't think was facts, because if you would have heard what I heard, the parts that I heard, that none of that was good for the case. None of it was good at all. And I don't think any of it was facts, because I've never gotten red flags from Chris and Katie. And I don't think any of the parents did anything to Sebastian.
Right, but respectfully, Cheesy, just because you didn't get red flags doesn't mean others haven't, right? Doesn't mean that while Truth was speaking to Chris that he didn't get red flags, or he felt this way, or he felt that way.
Right, but what I'm saying is he was making it insinuating stuff that I don't think was true, and then, but I don't think he knows it's true either, is what I'm saying. He was insinuating stuff. He wasn't telling facts, but people are taking it as facts. And and with Cletus backing him up, I'm afraid that people are going to take what he said seriously. It's
oh my God, Cheesy.
It's not good.
And I just want to address just Samantha real fast.
Is it necessary to address a commenter right now during this discussion?
Really, Granny?
Because she had said, why don't I tell them what I heard? And my answer to that is, did you not hear Katie state she doesn't want to hear it? Like, it's not our child, it's their child. And I'm absolutely going to respect Katie's wishes.
Well, I mean, okay, anybody who has a child, anybody, and even if you don't,
what?
Put yourself in the position where these families are, and I'm not saying just straight me and Katie. I'm saying all these families, all families.
Don't speak for others, Chris. Stop.
How many times has a case gone out here and it has been?
How many other families have you spoken to, Chris? How many other families that have missing children have you reached out to for support? Why are you speaking for others? It's weird. This is so weird.
Destroyed. Now, apparently, from what I understand, Sebastian's case has taken it to a whole new level.
Why is he proud of this? Cases destroyed? He seems proud of himself. Was that your goal? This is weird.
But how many times does this have to keep going this way? And it doesn't. Respect the families. Respect the victims.
Oh, my God. Respect the victims. No, I didn't see Angie's comment. Hold on. Let me go back up. Buzzy announced today that Fridays are going to be FOIA Fridays. She's going to teach people how to FOIA and then read them out on Fridays. Good luck with that. She's going to teach people. She should probably try to teach herself to read before she tries to teach people how to fill out FOIAs based on her lies in the past.
I agree.
I also have respect for these creators. I don't have to like the creators. I don't have to, like, their opinion is the oh thou holier than thou. It's the word. It's not. It's their opinion.
Mm.
There's nothing that we've hidden from. There's nothing that we're circumventing, lying about, whatever.
Do you want to talk about the trash truck that day? And
okay, so they've already. Here we are again. She asked about the code word. Now here we go with the trash truck. I think these were two key points that Proudfoot wanted to cover his ass on: the trash truck and the code word, and the sexual conversations.
What's being referred to, what that is?
All right, so please elaborate about the trash truck thing.
Okay, that the trash truck, the trash was heavier than normal. Allegedly, there's a video where you can hear sound. It's struggling. You can hear.
Okay.
Oh God, it's so super. If you can hear.
No. No,
you get it.
Yeah, I'll be happy to address this. First and foremost, whatever video that you're speaking of, we haven't ever seen it. We have seen a video of our trash truck that stopped in front of our house and picked up our trash. What we were even told by law enforcement was that when they talked to the trash guy, the guy says that the trash seemed, and listen to what I just said, seemed to be a little heavier than normal. But they dump it. Law enforcement got a search warrant. They went to the landfill, had a cadaver dog, found our trash. I don't know of any video with a sound of a truck, its sound, what it makes. We don't know anything about that. So if there's a video out there with that, that'd be interesting. I hope you turned it into law enforcement.
Hey, guys.
Oh, God.
I mean, they would have it already, wouldn't they?
Exactly. So I don't understand whatever this video that people are talking about. Big deal. Law enforcement, if you don't think law enforcement hasn't scoured every camera, gathered up everything, they've looked at everything, they've gone places, they've listened to people's tips, and they may not call you back, doesn't mean that they don't react to the tips. Doesn't mean they don't just do anything. They do things. In fact, they called us the morning that they went to the landfill.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what he was talking about, was that people could hear that, the noises and all that. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Thanks, Jess,
And
for
that's
letting me.
Answer. Of course.
Thanks. Katie, I'm not sure.
Here comes another person that had to make this about them. Krama Chronicles.
You know who I am. I'm a small channel. My name's Krama Chronicles. I've been following.
I'm skipping this.
I mean, I'll open this up. Like, Chloe and Cletus have talked to us, I don't know how many times, how many hours, and the visits we've had with each other. Have we done anything? Have we said anything?
In regards
to what?
Yeah, same.
Well, I mean,
Gatehead Angel, you have to remember that Katie is the one that read Sebastian's journal to fucking Crabtree. Katie is the one that talked to Truth. Daisy Love, have a great day.
In regards to, like, okay, you have your speculations. We know this. But have we done anything or said anything that would, I don't know, cause any issues? I guess, I don't know. Everybody seems to have a problem with, I guess we have I don't know, an acquaintance with each other, so it seems to be an issue.
Well, I don't care if they have a problem with it or not.
Don't give a singular fuck.
I just saw somebody in your comments said that I threatened to kill somebody in front of their family.
Huh?
I don't.
Yeah, Truth played the voicemail. Chris said, I will kill you, bury you in front of your kids, and laugh as I walk away. I don't know who the hell he was saying that to, but he did.
Threatened to kill somebody in front of their family.
Huh?
Where was that set at?
Of their family.
Huh?
I don't. Where was that set at? When? Whose family? What was the context?
I'm not sure exactly. I just saw it and it went through real fast. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever.
It is going fast. Thank you, Barbecue. She says she spoke.
Oh, he's reading the comments and he noticed that one, didn't he? Huh? Where is it, Mia? Can I pull it up easily? Does someone have a clip of that? Because I don't remember where the voicemail is. If you guys direct me, I'll play it. Did I cover it? I don't remember.
Spoken to you all several times, many times, never felt uncomfortable in any conversations, never heard anything other than they want to help with awareness. They were grateful for the billboards, flyers being hung. But can we address, because there are people that are running with this, that like all of us were working under your beck and call, and we were out here like a fucking Rico. And it's not, it's simply not fucking true.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like a fucking Rico. And we're working under your beck and call, and we were out.
You obviously are, because you had an opportunity to tell the truth and put all this shit behind you with these fucking weirdos. But now I think, Granny, you're one of them. You like this. Those conversations didn't make you uncomfortable, or you wouldn't have kept having them. One time, that motherfucker would say to me, oh, I'm looking for your deep fake porn videos. Get on OnlyFans. Why'd you keep talking to him? That's fucking weird, dude. That's weird.
Out here like a fucking Rico. And it's not, it's simply not fucking true.
Absolutely not.
They've never asked me to
sorry,
do.
but
They've never asked us to do anything.
The only
other
thing Chris
than
ever asked me to do is to please remove, and this is the first time we ever spoke, please take down anything to do with my custody. And understandable, because I wasn't thinking at that time. That's the only thing they've ever asked me to do, other than keep Sebastian's name out there.
And if you remember, when I asked you to take it down, I told you that the case is a sealed case, and anybody who publicizes any part of that case will be prosecuted in New Mexico state law. That's what I said. And I gave everybody the fairness and the warning to remove it first. And respectfully, most every single person who was asked did it. So there was no issue.
And to clarify, I don't know if anybody's ever been in this position, and don't ever find yourself in one. It's been a huge learning lesson for me. No disrespect to you, Chris or Katie.
No, you're fine.
But when you go into, we're spreading awareness. I'll never forget when somebody interrupted my live stream about Maddie and said, hey, look, this poor child, can you throw this up on the screen? It was Sebastian. When you start off and you think you're just bringing awareness to a missing child, and then you start hearing all these details, and we all get enthralled into things like that, right? And then we hear
like she's true crime, and she was covering Maddie's case extensively, and someone came in and said, oh my God, there's another one, please share.
The father saying this, well, here's the mother and stepfather saying that. It's a whole different situation when you're actually speaking one-on-one, privately and personally with that parent.
Stop it. And if you can't handle it without it being heavy, then you got problems. That you're dragging this out now for 2 years.
There's this feeling of, oh my God, what if I'm speaking to a murderer? No disrespect. Please feel me out with this.
Okay, so she can call him a murderer, or say he might be a murderer on the live stream, but she can't confront him about the OnlyFans and his inappropriate, disgusting behavior. Instead, she was more comfortable putting it on Sebastian. Make this make sense.
There's also, oh my God, I will never understand the pain these people are going through. There's 1,000,001 emotions that go through you. It was a highly charged time,
oh my
especially after I was being sued.
Dude, this isn't about you. What do you mean that it was a highly charged time? Are you the one missing a child, Granny? God, this is fucking weird.
There's 1,000,001 emotions that go through you. It was a highly charged time, especially after I was being sued. And I don't know who was who and who was what. I don't think I was ever sued for any information pertaining to what they thought I knew about Sebastian. I believe they wanted everybody to shut up so they could, in my opinion, intercept in the search efforts for Sebastian. So tips went to them. So everybody went to them and they could push their narrative. Don't ever forget the billboards, what the reward amount was. It was all undercover threats towards.
Don't forget what the tip line lady told you, Granny. All the things that Truth is saying. The lady in the tip line that called you back, told you everything. Stop lying. This isn't about you.
The Proudfoots. But there's these high emotions, there's these feelings, there's these uncertainties.
Oh my God.
And at the end of the day, you have to remind yourself and ground yourself, and we all do. As much as we enjoy watching things like this, or you watch, a 2020 episode or whatever, these are humans.
Shut up.
These are parents. Sebastian is a real child that's missing. Seth is a real father that has a missing child.
No
Everybody
shit,
is
Granny.
Human. I'm a human, and we're all humans. It's not just for gossip. It's not just for any of this. There are, I don't know how to explain it, man. There's ups and downs, and it's real life. This isn't just YouTube.
Oh my God, really? This is horrible. Horrible. I'm looking for the voicemail right now.
Oh no, that dialogue was probably for nothing, but I just want people to understand, like,
that dialogue, it didn't even make sense. Roland Nomad, thank you.
It's not easy for the Proud Folks to come out here and speak. I don't think it's easy for Seth to come out and speak. I don't think it's easy when you have all these things that can be twisted and misconstrued, and all these deep emotional feelings, and then you hear this conspiracy and that conspiracy, and it's a fucking lot. It's a fucking lot. And I can only imagine what a lot it is for them to be on the receiving end of so many different gossips and conspiracies and this and that. Like I said earlier, I'll say again, if anything was factual, then they'll be arrested.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which live of Roland's?
That's what I said too. They'd at the very least be suspects, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't even imagine what they go through every day. This is a mother and father's worst nightmare. I can't even imagine. And my prayers have always been with you guys, all three of you.
Shut up,
and
cheesy.
Sebastian.
God.
Katie came out here to defend her son.
Huh? No.
Not for any other reason.
No, she came up here because Chris wanted to defend himself against the shit that Truth is saying. Oh my God, defend her son. Oh, Jammers, you're the best. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care about the rest. Sebastian deserves the respect that people know that he's not a freaking monster, that he's not a bad person. He is a human being. He is a young man, and he is my child, and he deserves at least that much respect. He doesn't deserve to be accused of...
Hey, Darlene.
He doesn't deserve to be accused of that nastiness.
Okay, hold on.
Already have dementia, Alzheimer's, or mental confusion, immediately stop eating eggs or drink.
Okay, so we're going to go to 2601 and hear this voicemail. 26 minutes. Here's Chris's voicemail to somebody. I don't know who, but here it is.
Any ambitions in life to do anything great and big other than sit on this fucking computer and talk shit about people. You want to talk shit to people? Do it to their face and see what that gets you. Because it's probably going to get you 6 feet in the fucking ground. Because I guarantee you come near me, lay a fucking hand on me. I dare you. I dare you. I'm begging for you.
Hang on, I'm going to turn it up a little bit so you guys can hear it.
It's cool.
Let me boost the audio.
People were about their word. Fuck me, man. Yeah, maybe you were right, nonsense. Maybe I was everybody's useful idiot. Maybe.
Okay, here we go. I don't want to blow your eardrums out.
Maybe so.
All right, here we go. Play it, doofus. Fuck.
People's emotions and their thoughts. And you're fucking money that you need to support whatever little fucking habits y'all have because you don't have any ambitions in life to do anything great and big other than sit on this fucking computer and talk shit about people. You want to talk shit to people? Do it to their face and see what that gets you. Because it's probably going to get you 6 feet in the fucking ground. Because I guarantee you come near me, lay a fucking hand on me. I dare you. I dare you. I'm begging for you. And I promise you, breakfast, lunch, and dinner ain't enough meals for you to bring to that fucking fight. But I'll bury you in the fucking ground and let your kids watch. And then when it's all said...
Oh.
He said, did you guys hear it that time?
Oh, let me replay that real quick because I'm a fucking liar, right? Because crazy shit wasn't said on the phone. Like, I'll bury you, right? Listen again. But I'm a liar. Remember, I'm a liar, motherfucker.
Really rely on shit. You play on fucking people's emotions and their thoughts and get the fucking money that you need to support whatever little fucking habit y'all have because you don't have any ambitions in life to do anything great and big other than sit on this fucking computer and talk shit about people. You want to talk shit to people? Do it to their face and see what that gets you. Because it's probably going to get you 6 feet in the fucking ground. Because I guarantee you come near me, put a fucking hand on me. I dare you. I dare you. I'm begging for you. And because I promise you, breakfast, lunch, and dinner ain't enough meals for you to bring to that fucking fight. But I'll bury you in the fucking ground and let your kids watch. And then when it's all said and done, I got no problems laughing and walking away.
That last part, chilling. I don't know who it was to. I heard it was to a YouTuber, but I have no idea what YouTuber. I don't think he said it was to him. He didn't say, yeah, Truth doesn't have kids, dude. Yeah, this is depraved, considering that we have a kid that went poof, missing in the middle of the night, walked out the front door, never seen again. It really doesn't matter who it was to, but it's fucking disturbing. Truth said it was a creator, and he and Clue were on the call. That's true, moderator. It's not it, Truth, Angel.
Enough meals for you to bring to motherfuckers really rely on shit. You play on fucking people's emotions and their thoughts and get the fucking money that you need to support whatever little fucking habits y'all have because you don't have any ambitions in life to do anything great and big other than sit on this fucking computer and talk shit about people. You want to talk shit to people? Do it to their face and see what that gets you. Because it's probably going to get you 6 feet in the fucking ground. Because I guarantee you come near me, put a fucking hand on me. I dare you. I dare you. I'm begging for you. And because I promise you, breakfast, lunch, and dinner ain't enough meals for you to bring to that fucking fight. But I'll bury you in the fucking ground and let your kids watch. And then when it's all said and done, I got no problems laughing and walking away. Because it's probably going to get you 6 feet in the fucking ground. Because I guarantee you come near me, put a fucking hand on me. I dare you. I dare you. I'm begging for you. And because I promise you, breakfast, lunch, and dinner ain't enough meals for you to bring to that fucking fight. But I'll bury you in the fucking ground and let your kids watch. And then when it's all said and done, I got no problems laughing and walking away.
There you go. And you got Clue over here. Huh? Playing dumb.
Yeah. And neither do you. You don't deserve it either.
No,
Right.
It's not true, but
and to be fair, it's not fair to make Truth out to be a monster for how he interpreted information either. I know people aren't going to like hearing that. But everybody takes things from different perspective, different life experiences.
Wait, what, Granny? Granny, what are you talking about? That's not how true crime works, dude. You don't bring your experiences into true crime. Dude, these people, they're not fucking true crime. Stop. You don't bring your personal feelings and thoughts and experiences into the case. That's weird. Y'all are fucking weird.
You ever see the study where everybody witnesses the same crime take place? And then they ask everybody, what did you say? Somebody saw.
Yeah, that's called being an eyewitness, Granny, which you're not one. Stop. Don't cover true crime anymore, please. Please. I'd rather watch someone doze off than do this fucking shit.
All red hat. No, somebody saw a blue hat. I think. Yeah. I mean, I agree, Lacey. I agree. It's all gone too far, but I'm still saying at the same time, this case has been heavy for a lot of people. I mean, not more than Chris and Katie or even Seth.
This case has been heavy for a lot of people? Fuck directly off. This is not, we don't know them. What is she talking about? This is a nightmare. A whole ass nightmare.
But it's been fucking heavy.
There's a lot of people that care about Sebastian, and we're so grateful for that.
Gateshead, Clue was on the call. They record all their calls. That's how they have it.
I do agree with that. I think there's things that don't need to be said on the internet. And Granny, when you said it's been heavy, I agree with that too.
Oh my God.
And I also agree with what's heavy is walking into the Proudfoot home and in Sebastian's room and seeing, to be fair, Katie light up looking at.
Bitch, you shouldn't even be in Sebastian's room. This is weird. Who thinks this is weird? This is effing weird.
At the pictures on his wall, memories that they have, and as good parents took them places to make those memories, but knowing that their kid's not there.
Shut up.
So if I want to go hang out with Katie, if I want to go over there and drink wine or get my hair done or my nails done, I'm going to do that. Stay angry.
As you said, they weren't arrested. They're not arrested. People comparing it to other things is ridiculous.
You know that there's in all these missing people's cases, persons cases, however you want to say it. There's two things that are factually in common.
Oh, tell us, Chris.
The family's involved and they're hurting and missing. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people overlook that and jump to find the most heinous, most negative, whatever you want to call it, for a situation. Now, are there cases out there where, you know, there's apparently one about a mom who killed her 3 kids and tried to commit suicide.
Oh my God.
You can't turn on the doggone radio or the news without hearing about this.
Can't stand that fucking cat.
Yeah, so
for her.
Granny, redo your screen. Redo your fucking screen. We're all sick of this cat.
yeah, so there's some heinous things out there. I got it. But once again, there's a family involved in that case. And people are just downright nasty.
Meanwhile, Granny's typing in the background. Who are you typing to? What are you doing?
Yeah, and there's a split and divide when it comes to that case too. There's people that are saying the husband did it. There's people saying no, it's absolutely her.
There's always a divide in cases, Granny. You don't know true crime. Shut the fuck up. Sparky, thank you for the super chat.
We're going to count the money.
Jay, I thought I heard it all lately. Nope. Sadly, no. Lisa, thank you. 1.1K watching. Really? Holy shit. Are you serious? I don't see that. But thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Your dog.
People, there's a lot going on.
I mean, let the court case hear it out and let them come to their decision.
Yeah. You're not banned, Sapient. If you said that, you wouldn't be able to type. Oh, you're saying there. I don't know. I know Truth thinks this was a big conspiracy.
Icon says she's signing up for OnlyFans.
Against him and all of that. I'm not involved in any conspiracies. I don't even understand what's going on. I'm sorry that he feels so angry and so left to hold the burden that he feels he's holding. Like I said.
Oh my God, there's no burden. You guys don't have burdens, weirdos.
I told him last night. If you feel like what you have to say is going to release something off of you, and it's going to make you feel better, it's going to make you feel better.
If this was done in private, you couldn't have cover your ass. This had to be public, cover your ass. Because of what Truth put out.
Do what you have to do, but remember, Sebastian, I'm not fucking against Truth. I'm against how this is all going about.
I didn't jump up to bash Truth. I just popped up to defend my son and to clarify a few things because they're being misrepresented, and that's not what Sebastian deserved.
Okay, well, what was misrepresented? Because she cleared up nothing. She cleared up nothing. It's being misconstrued. Then clear it up, Katie. Because all you did was hop up here and say, we're not predators. My husband's not a predator. My son deserves better. Yes, he does. So what's the lie and what's the truth? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy you did, but I'm sorry you had to.
Unfortunately, Sebastian's case has just become pure chaos.
What?
And the least.
Wait. Did she just laugh?
Case has just become pure chaos.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, Sebastian's case has just become pure chaos.
What? Right, he's not a case. This is really off-putting, dude. Really, really off-putting.
Unfortunately, Sebastian's case has just become pure chaos. And the least, I don't know what to do anymore other than just keep asking for awareness and praying that people remember to keep an eye out for him, and that if someone does say something, that they will actually say something and that it will bring him home.
I know this doesn't offer. Well, never mind. I'm not even going to say it. I couldn't agree with you more. Has there been like an age progression, or
hey, Blazy?
Do you want to take a moment to remind people of like details about Sebastian that can help identify him from others?
Absolutely.
Yeah, please do.
I believe that when he went missing, he was in the middle of or coming towards the end of a growth spurt. He's probably been through another one, I imagine. His hair, when he went missing, was kind of like a dirty blonde color, depending on the lighting. It looked light brown.
I guess I'd be nervous too if my son went poof in the middle of the night. My husband told him, the neighbor heard my husband say he hated him and wanted him dead. And I'm up here on a panel with him sitting next to me. I might be a little nervous too.
Or more blonde, but I think that his hair was darkening. So it's very likely a darker color than it was when he went missing. I know he's probably got facial hair by now because he was starting to get a little bit of a shadow, a couple hairs on his face. Sorry.
Hey, allegedly with your mom and them. Here, this is for you, bitch. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Don't care either.
Your mama's high, bitch. Get out of my chat.
He was 5'5" when he went missing, so he's very likely a little taller now. He has just the most beautiful big smile. I think that it's important to look at multiple photos. There's one of the flyers has several different photos and he looks so different in each one. But I think it's important just to kind of keep an eye out that he might be taller or have darker hair, facial hair, but he's got these freckles on his neck that are very identifiable. And that's one of the things that I think could help people that don't necessarily know him to know it as an identifying mark to stand out, because I know that there are several children similar of age that actually do look very close to Sebastian. But they haven't officially released an age progression photo yet. I know that the information they needed to create that we've given, so
Thank you for 3 months, Jane.
Thank you for. I know it's hard. I can't fathom how hard it is.
I shouldn't have to imagine what my son looks like right now. I should know.
This is the pain on the other side of our quote unquote gossip, blackmail, speculation.
Granny, shut up. Don't gaslight anybody. Unbelievable, dude.
Lawsuits.
Lawsuits. This is what's on the other side of all of it. When I keep telling you all it must be nice, come on YouTube and just get to enjoy it and say whatever and log off. That this is the real facts of what parents go through. No, we did not forget about Sebastian Rogers, but we've all been guilty of allowing our personal dramas to come before him. We've all allowed everything to become bigger than the awareness on Sebastian. We're all guilty of that.
You guys aren't raising awareness for shit, other than the fact that you don't know how to handle any of this information or cover true crime cases or missing kids. I have no idea why you guys gravitate. Oh, that's right, because they're trending. I forgot. I just covered a 16-year-old that went missing here in Florida. She was found, and Buzzy struck me while I was reading the good news that Sophia was found. Losers. You guys are losers. Blackmail, lawsuits. I'm the only one being sued.
But do remember, these are your channels too. These are your channels.
Oh, thanks for letting them know. These are your channels. Oh, even though I'm paying for them, I really do think he's sending money. He never sent me fucking money. There is something that is keeping this going. Fuck this. Remember, these are your channels? What? Is that a reminder?
Then the awareness on Sebastian. We're all guilty of that.
But do remember, these are your channels too. These are your channels. For some folks, it is a way of life. So these channels should be ran and directed as the creator so chooses.
Oh my God. Now he's making the rules. What the fuck? What's happening? Hey, Rhonda? No, dude, this, if he would pay for plane tickets, yes. Yes, you're right. You're right. Right, Bobu. Right. That's awareness. Getting it out to as many people as possible is called awareness. This is called, there's bad things you don't want out
We're
there.
going to account the money.
Thank you, Salty, for the generous $20. Like, what is Granny's motivation? What does she do with her channel? She doesn't cover anything. I don't know. Thank you. Wrong, Granny. This is not what it's like at all. You all are up there creating more drama and protecting someone, something. Thank you, Pines, for your super chat. I agree with you.
These channels should be ran and directed as the creator so chooses. We have always asked, please don't forget about Sebastian.
I heard she's going to rename her channel to Granny's Hollerin', because that's pretty much all she does.
Those things as much as you can. That's what we've asked. I don't want creators or people to think that your channel should have to be strictly about this, and this. It's your channel. This is your platform. This is where you speak your mind. All the creators are the same. They should be. It's theirs.
Huh?
Some are funnier than others.
Some of us were silenced from speaking our minds.
Very true.
Some of us were silenced from speaking our minds. What? Oh my goodness, this is so fake.
Funnier than others.
Listen.
Some of us were silenced from speaking our minds.
Very true.
What?
I agree that truth wants Sebastian found. I agree with that. I believe everybody does. I just don't think the way he's going about it is going to find Sebastian. It hasn't found Sebastian in 2 years. I don't think that any of this information being public is going to change that.
But she knows. She knows.
I think some of you should be.
She knows what's going to find Sebastian. I wonder why she got sued. You're a little fucking ahead of yourself, Granny. Sitting there saying, well, no, none of this is going to find Sebastian. Like, dude, you need to learn when to shut the fuck up.
Any of this information being public is going to change that. I think some of you should be encouraging a breather instead of chaos.
Listen how her voice changed. This is serious business now.
Do you actually care about people? Or you only care about your personal entertainment?
Oh, is that right?
I mean, even the fact right now, you have a mother on here whose child's missing. I don't care if you believe she's guilty or not. I don't care if you think Chris is guilty or not. You have a mother on here trying to describe her missing son. And some of you are more concerned about who's having drama going on right now instead. Really? That's more important?
Hey, Andy.
As I said earlier, embarrassing.
You're embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Yes, you can.
Fuck directly off.
For all you running around, this is a betrayal to trust. We just raised money for her. I didn't ask for it, but if you want a refund, please feel free. Email me. I'll give it back to you.
Oh, here we go. If you want a
Who didn't know
refund.
that comes with a price?
Oh, boy. Woe is me. Wow. This is crazy. I didn't hear all this. Jasmine, thank you for your super chat. Let's all remember to be ambitious. We can all strive to be a better bitch. Ambitious. I like that. Oh, my goodness.
Fuck out of here, man. Get grounded in what matters. None of this shit fucking matters.
Repeat.
Yeah, you believe it was a setup, Explorer Core, because we all knew he was going to do that the other day. It's a setup? Unless you're saying the other way around. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying anymore. But I certainly tell you none of this was a setup. You know it was a setup? Purposely distracting everybody and silencing them from ever mentioning that child's name again. That was a fucking setup.
And it's...
No, now I see why Seth didn't want you talking about his kid. You're a fucking idiot. You really have fucked this whole thing up. This is horrible, dude. I'm seeing this. Oh my God. I'm seeing this from such a different perspective. I can see why Seth wouldn't want these certain shit bags talking about his kid, dude. Because look who they were talking to and still talk to.
The setup. Purposely distracting everybody and silencing them from ever mentioning that child's name again. That was a fucking setup.
And it's just...
No, not everyone. He didn't want everyone to stop talking about Sebastian. He wanted you and your scummy friend Barbecue to stop talking about Sebastian. Holy fuck. Wow. This just came full circle, Granny. That's a 360. We just came full circle. At least I did. Holy shit. Wow. I think there's a ton of shit we don't know, y'all.
Setup. Purposely distracting everybody and silencing them from ever mentioning that child's name again. That was a fucking setup.
And it's disgusting to try and do that.
Absolutely disgusting. There's a reason behind it. And everybody wants to point here, point there. Oh, my goodness.
Well, once again, my statement, I'm going to say it again. Let it play out in the courts and see how it comes out.
Wait, what?
Right.
Wait. What? Wait. Hold on.
Well, once again, my statement, I'm going to say it again. Let it play out in the courts and see how it comes out.
Right. That's the only thing that can be done at this point. What else can be done? I agree. No missing child should be disparaged. I agree. Nobody knowing personal information should be dangled. I also agree. Many people didn't ask for personal information, but the way this is all gone about, the way there's so many people giddy right now because they can have a little bit more drama later.
Giddy? No, we're not giddy. We're seeing the truth. The truth is good. The truth makes people happy. People like to know the truth, not be fucking lied to.
Log off and go be thankful you can hug your kids. Maybe you should log off and thank God nobody's putting your life under a microscope.
Oh my God.
Maybe you should log off and go be thankful you can hug your kids. Maybe you should log off and go be thankful you can hug your kids. Maybe you should log off and thank God nobody's putting your life under a microscope.
You know, it's fun. Somebody in your chat just said that I sent Truth the video of the trash truck. I don't remember doing that, but if I did, then it's the same video that law enforcement has. And we didn't have any sound to our video. What we saw from the law enforcement. So interesting.
It's really interesting that law enforcement actually showed you that video. What did they ask you while they showed you that video, Chris? I wonder. Law enforcement showed him the trash truck video. Why? Hey there, Lolly. He's reading the chat too and catching them comments. Typing away.
So you don't have the video that has audio?
No, I do not.
Okay. Somebody ended up with it. Somebody had it. Because there were a lot of people that stated they heard it.
Okay, wait. A lot of people. Somebody. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing right now?
No.
Okay. Somebody ended up with it. Somebody had it. Because there were a lot of people that stated they heard it.
Is it real though?
Well, you know, people also said that our house was up for sale and did a Redfin posting.
No one cares. None of this matters. No one cares. Do you think you're the first parents of a missing child to go under scrutiny? Especially when you act like this? You're telling creators to get on OnlyFans? You're not like the normal missing child parents that we see. No one cares where you live. No one cares if you move. No one gives a fuck. We want to know where the fuck Sebastian is. Quit making this about everything else but Sebastian.
There's also been pixelated bullshit imagery that somebody, you know, openly admitted that they fraud, faked, and then submitted it to a talk show host who published it. And I mean,
yeah, we all know. And your girl Queen Bee is buddies with him. With the guy that did that, Chris. Your buddy Queen Bee that you just called when all this was going on. She's buddies with the guy that did that with the video and circled you, Chris. In the Blob video, guess what was circled? Chris Proudfoot was circled in the Blob video. Oh, last night they were all, Justin, where are you? We need you, Justin. But now you got a problem with it, Chris? Why don't you take that up with your buddy Buzzy? You know, your missing children advocates that you've run to.
You know, people also said that our house was up for sale and did a Redfin posting. There's also been pixelated bullshit imagery that somebody, you know, openly admitted that they fraud, faked, and then submitted it to a talk show host who published it. And I mean, we could go on for hours.
Since you brought it up, I'm glad you did. Did you guys move?
No.
Oh, okay.
Come knock on my door, Clue. I'll put it on video.
I've been telling them that, man. I've been telling them y'all didn't move. I'm like, bro, they've not gone.
Dude, no one cares if they moved.
on nowhere. Katie's not living out of her van in Montana. Like, Jesus Christ. But she comes back into town to go get her hair done. Get out of here, bro.
I occasionally get death threats and people telling me that I'm a piece of shit for moving right after my son went missing, but the sad fact is I haven't moved.
Now there's 3 houses on the street that are for sale. So by all means, if you're looking for a house, come on, buy a house. You can live right across the street from us.
And she's not.
Oh, interesting. The neighbors are moving away from the Proudfoots. Holy fuck. What is happening? 3 houses on their street are now trying to get the fuck out of there. Bro. Remember the neighbor said he heard Chris Proudfoot say he hated Sebastian and wanted him dead? Remember there was also a rumor that a neighbor saw him spraying him with a fucking pressure washer? 3 houses on your road in 2 years? When the market is now going down? Huh. Nobody wants to live by your fucking asses. Oh my God.
Lying about the death threats.
Now there's 3 houses on the street that are for sale. So by all means, if you're looking for a house, come on, buy a house. You can live right across the street from us.
And
oh, no, thank you. So that means the person that lives across the street from you wants to move. Fuck, man. Peanut, welcome to Cooterville. I love your cat. Beautiful.
She says, "Welcome to Cooterville. Everybody, close your leg. Everybody coming in, close your legs.
Close your legs."
Is his little name Peanut? I used to have a dog named Peanut. Oh my God, you guys, this is too much. I wasn't expecting this. I apologize. I wasn't planning on being on here this long.
And she's not lying about the death threats. They still happen today. They still happen every day.
Every day.
Well, speaking of stalked.
You're stalked? Wait. They get death threats every day and they're stalked.
For God's sakes.
Yeah, someone sent me a picture that someone had posted of, I don't know where you guys were, but it's like,
I'll tell you.
Seth, I don't understand. Seth can go out here and he can, go get tattoos and go to concerts and shit like that. But Chris and Katie are just supposed to be what? Like cowering in a corner? Like,
this is not an argument. Shut the fuck up, Clue. This is a weak argument. Shut up.
No, bro, life goes on. I know it's such a heartless thing to say out.
It is very heartless to say life goes on. The fuck?
Loud. But when catastrophe strikes, right? How about I'll use what I went through in my past,
Hey,
right?
Snaz.
Yeah, you feel kind of like lost inside. But guess what doesn't stop coming? Bills.
Life.
Right.
You can't
It doesn't
just turn
stop.
in a missing child's poster to say, here, I can't pay my mortgage this month because
Right.
the world doesn't stop. They don't care. People making comments about going to Disney with Chris's daughter. I'm sorry. Does she not have to have a childhood? Does the life unfortunately moves on is the way you have to remember it. Unfortunately, it happens to everybody.
Well, and let me tell you this. You know what I love? I love when people are like,
wow,
oh my gosh, look, Chris and Katie, they're at a concert. Oh, they went to a reptile place. Da 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 da. Have you ever thought that maybe you see Katie all these places because she has a damn good man who's gonna make sure that he does things for her?
This is what I'm talking about. The damn good man. This is the damn good man. Hold on. Why don't you just start an OnlyFans? Aw. You're welcome. Thanks for joining, Peanut. It's nice to see ya. My dog Peanut passed away too. He was 17. He was my buddy. I love being able to say Peanut.
Her to keep her mind off of the misery to help her get back to some sense of normalcy. No, of course you bitter bitches over there can't understand that because you don't have men that would do that for you, do you?
And to bring it back in, there's never a sense of normalcy. Like you stated, as she's getting her hair done, she brings up a statement about Sebastian. Anybody who's in here, who's a mother, a grandmother, hell, if you're an aunt, anybody who's ever loved a child, you know how every little thing can remind you of them. She will never live the happy, ha ha, he he, fun life ever again.
No.
Well, can I tell you, Katie, I know you probably didn't want me to say this on the internet. I think I've talked about it already. So technically it's not the first time, but I've heard Katie describe and Chris describe Sebastian as like quirky, right? And of course the idiots over there take it and run with it. But can I just say, when Katie put her backpack on that shelf at the hairdresser, and there was like cactuses flying through the air, there's a plate that fell and got broken. I'm like, I can understand now the quirkiness, because that's how she is, right? Like, it was just a moment where I was like, I could see how Sebastian has been described that way, because she's that way, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the word I used was goofy.
Oh my goodness. How they, yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
No.
I say all the time, look at my son. I just played a video of my son as a toddler singing Bruno Mars because people are mad that was his birthday gift, tickets to Bruno Mars, because I'm being sued. So
Bruno Mars, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, her life is so fucking rough. The beach, the boardwalk, camping, the campsite, birds and squirrels and bees. God, it's so heavy. We're all going through it. Blah, blah, blah. I can't take it.
I shouldn't be able to afford life. And I said, look at him. Look, this is where he gets all goofy while he's singing it. Oh my God, he's a goof troop. I always say, come on, Goofy. I mean, these people act like they are Pinterest, Martha Stewart. Well, even she went to jail. Whatever. Parents. You never whispered under your breath? Oh my God, shut up, little asshole. You never whispered that under your breath? Come on.
This is pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. Oh my goodness.
Anybody with a teenager has.
Right. We've all done it.
But like the green tea video, I shared it because it was.
Donna, I'm not taking anything out on the mother. She certainly sounds like she's grieving. I'm not taking anything out on her.
Literally one of my favorite videos I ever made of him, because I stepped into the kitchen and he was getting himself that drink and he just looked down and went, Mom, green tea.
My son
and I was
did
like,
something.
oh my God, do it again.
My son did something similar. He goes, Mom, the milk's bad. I'm like, what do you mean the milk's bad? I just bought it. He's like, no, look. He's like 6 years old. I go and look, and he put like a mean face on the milk, and he's like, look, it's bad. It's amazing how they find like entertainment, like the silliest things, and then yeah,
that is cute. That Granny's son did
I often say that people need to realize that kids are not perfect parents.
Like that is cute. Like those are cute. The green tea video, adorable. I mean, sharing these memories, this isn't a bad thing to me. I thought the green tea video was adorable. 22 months for Sophia. I missed it. Let me find it. My screens are all messed up, Fia. Hold on. I'm on Top Chat and everything. Where is it? I got Jane. Sophia. You know who also has feelings? Sebastian. 22 months. I can't believe it's been 22. Thank you so much, Sophia. I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, but you're right. This is all about all of them. Right. It's hitting wrong because it's on the heels of Damage Control. Yeah. Sebastian was a cutie, for sure.
Parents are not perfect. Nobody, absolutely nobody, is a perfect parent. There's no textbook on how to parent. My kids are, one is 30 and one is 27 or 28, excuse me. And I still call them goofy and tell them not to act like a goofball and stuff like that.
Okay, cheesy. No one cares. You want to hear Justin? Chris Proudfoot, you said that You know, you had a problem with this guy that created a video and put it on a podcast and everything like that. Let's watch Buzzy from last night. 1850. And here we go.
No, you did not. You did not. Don't even. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, Justin. I swear to God, if this is true, your ass is done. Hold on. Don't let me hear this. I swear to God, don't let me hear this shit. Do not let me motherfucking hear what this says. No, hell no. Because I know you heard it too. You was over there listening. I seen you.
She's high. She's high.
So this is last night. They're playing when Brittany's baby fell or whatever happened. And her son was like, the baby fell over and she had to get up. Well, during this, Justin comes in. Hang on, let me pull up the transcript. It was crazy. They were all like, Justin J. Ferre, where are you? Hold on. I think Justin actually recorded it and sent it to her. Is it this?
Okay, thank you, Justin.
She was probably.
Yep. Justin, right there.
No. It's
Maybe
not
this
me.
isn't the...
So. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, she's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to play that, Brittany.
Okay, thank you, Justin.
She was probably.
I thought that this was the one where she talked about... anyways, they were all on panels summoning him. Clutch your pearls is Justin.
Yeah, my one daughter, it's a term of endearment, but it's not supposed to be, but it's funny, and we call her Chooch because she does act like that, you know, but a Chooch, it's a jackass, but sometimes she acts like that, so we've all called her Chooch, and she thinks it's hilarious, and she's an adult.
Not every day is a good day. Sometimes you just have bad days.
Oh.
Right.
You do?
Right. And she does things so much like that Chooch has become her nickname, and she loves it.
Right. I just can't stand that people that analyze and listen, I mean, I've been guilty of it with Seth, especially after he sued me. And I've had to be grounded back and remember, he's also a father that's missing a child, whatever you feel about it. And honestly, Chris and Katie are the first ones. Well, Chris, the first one, I've never heard Katie say, whatever, are the first ones to say, remember that too. Everybody's demonizing or dehumanizing or overanalyzing everything. When it's like I said earlier, we don't know them. We unfortunately met them under horrible circumstances of their child missing.
No shit, Granny.
Absolutely ridiculous. How would anybody feel? I mean, how do you even come out well, they don't come out and speak. I said the same thing. You guys should come out and speak more. And then it's like, well, how could you? I mean, that was analyzed. The fact that she said something about Sebastian needing deodorant, being smelly, was analyzed. Some of y'all are so busy online, you don't realize your kid's been wearing the same clothes for 3 days sitting in front of a laptop. Shut the...
I can't with this. Okay, this is the live, I think. Hang on.
Go check it, Justin. Go see what it says. I'm fucking done with y'all. I cannot, dude. I cannot. Listen, I'll be a shitbag. I'll be a demon. I don't give a fuck. This shit's hilarious as fuck to me. Because, bitch, you will never fucking play us for a fool. Promise you that. Me, including Cletus. And even Truth, bitch. Cram it. All of us. Patty. All of us. Bitch, you ain't getting nothing over on us. What the fuck you thought?
They're laughing because the baby fell over. It's real funny, isn't it? Oh, you can't see the screen all the way. Hold on. My bad. He's in there chatting. Justin is. He's all giddy about this shit. Hold on. Transform. I have it like that because of Granny's. My bad. Let me do it like this. Here we go.
She really blaming other people for what AI says. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's trying to claim that clip was AI, too. The bitch has lost her fucking mind. What? Catsby says, my chat GPT says, bitch, you're a dumb fuck.
We're going to count the money.
Yeah, bitch. I don't know. I hope Truth's doing all right. I ain't heard from him. I hope he's all right, man. And Yonko with Star Services Chat GBT is setting nonsense up.
They input into those systems about you. It's actually really interesting the crimes that are being committed with AI and people doing that kind of stuff.
Hold on.
We'll ding dong get your ass right now. How boring YouTube would be without us. Oh my god. Did you guys hear me last night? Oh my god, I fucking ding dong ditch up. I was supposed to be going over to BJ's. Let me go see. You know what? Let's go see if she's live real quick. We'll ding dong ditch your ass right now. Hold on.
We're gonna ding dong ditch her
Patty,
ass.
stop slanging your shit over state lines. Your ass is gonna be grass. You keep that up. You know that, right? You keep that up, please. And Patty, stop slanging your shit over state lines. Your ass is gonna be grass. You keep that up.
She just threatened Patty again. I don't know if Patty's here, but listen again.
You know what? Let's go see if she's live real quick. We'll ding dong get your ass right now. Hold on. Hold, please. And Patty, stop slanging your shit over state lines. Your ass is gonna be grass. You keep that up. You know that, right? Hold on.
Disgusting.
Let me see here. The little D's nuts. That's Craigie's little thing. He wants to pretzel me. That's what he wants to do. No, you did not. You did not. Don't even. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, Justin. I swear to God, if this is true, your ass is done. Hold on. Don't let me hear this. I swear to God, don't let me hear this shit. Do not let me motherfucking hear what this says. No, hell no. Because I know you heard it too. You was over there listening. I seen you.
They'll be like, she's high. She's high. Okay.
God. Oh my God. I fucking knew it. Did I not call it? Did I not fucking call it? Did I not call it? Did I not call it? Buzz around and find the fuck out. Because I did. I called this shit. Called it way back. What I tell you, I don't want to be covering this shit when she drops the fucking baby on the floor or something happens. What happened? Her son comes in and says, Mom, the baby dropped to the floor.
That's not what her son said. Her son didn't say, Mom, the baby dropped to the floor. White Lotus, thank you for your super chat. I can another day. It's a very long story, but I will, White Lotus, if that's something you don't understand. But he's not really suing her. He just wanted her to shut the fuck up. He didn't want her to talk about Sebastian's case anymore. It was an injunction to shut her up, is what it was. He didn't want money. There was no money being asked for. It's not a RICO. It's not any of those things. It was an injunction against her.
Sure the fuck I did, Flutter. Got a clip of it and all. Sure the fuck I did. Sure the fuck I did. Yup. Swear to God, bro. Swear, I fucking knew. This just happened.
I think it's cute that he panicked too. He was like, the baby fell. And she was fine. No one said it fell on the floor. Brittany said she didn't. She rolled off a pillow that she was propped up with. Whether you agree she should be propped up by a pillow or not is really a moot point. None of your business. I'm glad they were keeping an eye on her, Brittany. They sound like good big brothers.
Yes, trigger warning just happened. Yes. Just fucking happened. Yeah, I've been saying this shit, bro. Been fucking saying this shit. How many?
Now, if her kids started laughing and said, the baby fell over and laughed, they'd be like you, Buzzy. Disturbed, but they're not. Her boy loves his sister. Fuck off.
How many times have I fucking said I don't want to be streaming her when something like this fucking happens? How many times did I say this? There's no fucking denying it. You are not going to deny this. No, baby. No, you're not. No, the fuck you're not. No, you're not. And I'll play the clip all the motherfucking way through. Shit.
Get tired. They'll be like, she's high.
Yeah.
She's high.
Well, you just got paid and now look.
It's not me.
She's saying she's high. Look, she just got paid and now look. No, that's you, Buzzy.
Hold on. Let me put this on.
Okay.
There it is.
She's high. She's high. No.
I'm skipping it. She just keeps playing it over and over.
Travis wants another movie. Another good movie to watch.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Right. She's forced to freaking stream.
That's her child coming in to tell her that her other fucking child fell.
Wow.
Yes, left her child unattended with her other child, with her little boy, which is
What about when the cops came to your door to tell you that your 6 dogs were loose again, loser?
Fine, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's kids will, you know what I'm saying? Her older ones or whatever watches her, but how the fuck you gonna, you know what I'm saying? If they can't watch her, there's no reason to leave her in there. Yes, I did say this shit from jump. Fuck right, I did. Sure did. And that's why I said I don't want to be streaming her when something like this fucking happens.
How did we get over into this? Okay, we need to switch gears and get back to this. We're almost done. God, I need to speed it up. We're almost done with this. I am so sorry to keep you guys so long.
The hell
Facts. With puberty comes stinky armpits.
Right.
Like, it's just.
Wait, now we're talking about Sebastian being stinky.
Sebastian needing deodorant, being smelly was analyzed. Some of y'all are so busy online, you don't realize your kid's been wearing the same clothes for 3 days sitting in front of a laptop. Shut the hell up.
Facts. With puberty comes stinky armpits.
Right.
Like, it's just a fact. Like, when you get older, especially teenage boys, like, you got to start wearing deodorant.
I have to use the ladies' room, so I'm going to, excuse me, let this play, and I'll be right back.
At a certain point.
Yeah. And you have to get on them and remind them to keep putting it on. And you got to try different brands till you find one that works. In my experience, anyway. Oh, it was rough.
Like, there comes a day where, and if you have a boy, I don't know if girls are the same way yet, but like there comes a point when you have a boy, one day he comes up to hug you and he lifts his arms and you're like, oh, okay, we need to go get deodorant.
Yep.
Yep. I was just telling my daughters that the other day that I was talking about how the internet's been to you guys. And I was telling her, I said, even when she said, hey, he's at the age where he needs to put extra deodorant on, you know, blah, blah, blah. And my daughter was like, oh, and she named my nephew. And she goes, just like him. And I said, yep, just like him. Because when he was at within a couple of years, a certain age, yeah, every time he lifted his arms, we kept the deodorant with us when we went somewhere because he'd have to reapply it. Yeah.
And it doesn't mean he's not showering either.
Right. He showered every day because he'd come and spend the summers at my house because I had a pool and a farm and everything. And so he'd come and spend summers at my house because he just loved it. And yeah, I mean, we had to constantly bring that deodorant with us. And he showered every day. That's something all of us do. And yeah, he showered every day, but he stunk. Yeah, stunk like crazy all the time. Yeah.
Some people have smelly feet.
One in the car.
Yeah, me too. And then during the summer, I have to get the liquid kind because the other one melts. I mean, you know, it's a part. It's just sad that people have to take those moments, try to analyze them, and share a photo, and it's, you know, it's sad. It's sad how far this has all come. And it's sad that
my nephew's an adult now, and he doesn't stink like that anymore. He just does it one time, and he's good.
Get it straight. It was Chris that said that about the smell. No, it wasn't. And so what if it was?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what does it matter? Who said what exactly?
Right. We're talking about how it's normal, it's natural. It's a mother up on a panel speaking to other mothers, having a moment of, oh my gosh, I don't think it matters who said what.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'd love to meet the perfect parent who can remember exactly every single thing that they said, the exact way they said it, and the voice and the tone and everything in which they said it, and they can repeat it back every single time. I'd love to meet that parent because I want to know your secrets.
Okay, I'm back.
Because I think we could sell it and make millions. I
pointed out before, I'm not a detailed.
Wait, what?
Everything in which they said, and they can repeat it back every single time. I'd love to meet that parent because I want to know your secrets. Because I think we could sell it and make millions.
Think we could sell it and make millions?
I pointed out before, I'm not a detail person. And that's a sad fact, and I got to work on it. But if somebody asked me what color shirt my child's wearing right now, although I've seen them all day long, I probably couldn't tell you. Like, I'm just not a detailed person. And yet some people want everybody to remember every single thing stated on this day, and say it the right way, or I couldn't fathom being under that type of microscope.
I'll tell you what, I've been on YouTube for 8 years, and I've shared a lot of things. I've never, ever shared anything about my kids in that manner that would be embarrassing to them. What are they doing? Ugh. Totally embarrassing, man.
Can you ask about Sebastian's walk? Could it be a sign to look for and helpful? Do you think his walk would be different?
His walk?
I don't know. I mean,
I'd like to think his mannerisms remain fairly the same.
Yeah, I don't think, what do they call it, your gait? I don't think that changes much. I think everybody has like their own, I've seen studies that say.
Now she's seen studies? Now she's an orthopedic surgeon. We've got Granny's watching, Esquire. Granny's watching, Investigator. And now, Granny's watching MD. Anything else we're going to add to her resume before we end today?
Like, you kind of always walk the way you always have. I don't think that's one thing that changes.
Yeah, he's always like the ball of his foot kind of a walker.
Yeah.
We have like physical therapy. We've done a lot of work with him to help him walk like more like heel to toe because he's always been a toe walker.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't think it has changed, to be honest with you.
Riveting.
They said he would run like Narod.
Listen, Brittany has horrible timing and horrible luck. Let your light shine. I mean, what more can we say? It is what it is, man. Brittany, just roll with the shit. Who gives a fuck?
No. I'm going to say the character's name.
Naruto. It's where you like slightly lean forward and you kind of hold your hands behind you, like your arms straight kind of behind you when you're running. It's a cartoon, anime character that.
Listen, I have a confession. When I was a baby, I had 4 older sisters when I was a baby. One of my sisters put me up on the top bunk in her room, and I rolled off that motherfucker to the floor. Okay? No, it happens. Babies roll. Babies move. Shut the fuck up about it. God damn. Something wrong with the baby. And I was fine. I fell off the top bunk. That's what happened to me. That's my excuse.
That he likes. And he does run like Naruto. It's cute.
Every time my son gets a new pair of shoes, he has to do the run test in them.
Oh, yeah. We did that too.
Yeah, because you got to run so fast.
Yeah. Oh, these do work. They make me run.
Well, I got another story. They also took me as a baby, and I had curly dark hair, and they put Johnson's baby powder, a whole thing of baby powder in my hair to make me look like an old woman. Yeah, I inhaled all that dust. I'm fine. I survived. Stop being such snowflake weirdos, because Buzzy is not Mother of the Year, and she has no right to judge anybody's parenting.
Really fast.
I think every kid does that.
Well, you know, because if you get Adidas, you might run a little bit faster than you get them Nikes, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
Funny, Chris. Get them Adidas.
Christine, I think it's very valuable information. Of course it is. Everything is valuable. I think, go ahead, saw somebody on mute, sorry.
Oh, that was just me. I just was going to say, even though I live way up there in Minnesota, I still look.
Oh, thanks, Cheesy, for throwing that in.
I saw somebody in your chat saying that they have a niece or a nephew that's been missing since May, and they asked for advice.
Oh, I see it. My goodness, I didn't even know that. She's been missing since May. Any advice for my family? I guarantee what the one advice will be.
Well, you'll know. Avoid social media.
Wow, great advice, Chris. Avoid social media. Remember when I did that 2-week campaign on X, YouTube, and Facebook? And I asked Chris and Katie for all these pictures, and he texted me all these pictures. Avoid social media, huh? That's horrible advice. Social media is where you get the word out the quickest in 2026. Why aren't you avoiding social media, Chris? Horrible, horrible advice. Even Summer and Bella agree. Kidding me? Billboard, let's get billboards. Avoid social media and get billboards. Fuck off, dude.
Stick to
legitimate organizations, Nick Mick, the news, any organization. Hell, On Patrol Live does.
Why are you sitting here on Granny's Watching and Queen Bee? Why aren't you following your own advice? This is a really interesting question for them to answer, isn't it? This is what they should be doing, folks.
She's been missing since May. Any advice for my family? I guarantee what the one advice will be.
Well, you'll know. Avoid social media. Stick to
legitimate organizations, Nick Mick, the news, any organization. Hell, On Patrol Live does a missing kids segment. Reach out to them.
Yeah.
I keep seeing this come up. And of course, somebody brought it up now. How could you not want to work with Seth to get the FBI involved? No parent would be
FBI is involved.
Thank you. And the FBI has been involved since when?
The beginning.
The very beginning. I don't know how you guys missed that. The FBI has never not been involved.
They're just not the lead investigator, but they've been involved since the beginning.
Yeah,
and still are.
They have the reward. They have his flyer up. They are involved. No parents can force the FBI to get involved, hon. They don't have that ability.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, I thought all missing kids cases, the FBI is involved right from the beginning.
Right. They can't take over. Like the parents can't say, hey, you know what? I don't like what you're doing. Please, take over FBI. They don't have that ability to make that. Oh, they offered to take over, Nikki, and the parents said no. Really, you believe that? You think the FBI says, hey, do you mind if I take over to the parents?
I mean, I'd love to know which FBI agent you're referring to asked that and we turned it down. That'd be great to know.
Yeah. I think that's kind of silly to assume that to be true and that they get a choice in it.
I mean, here's what people have to understand.
She's saying local said no.
They are, Bethany.
Okay, so the way it works is based on jurisdiction at this time. The lead investigation, they run it, they ask for extra help, and they do their thing.
We don't have control over that part. We don't have control.
Wait. Whoa. What, Katie? Hold on. I'm going to slow that down. Hold on. I need to hear that again. He's telling us how it goes. Okay.
Choice in it.
I mean, here's what people have to understand.
She's
the way
saying
it works,
local said no.
Listen.
Okay, so the way it works is based on jurisdiction at this time. The lead investigation, they run it, they ask for extra help, and they do their thing.
We don't have control over that part. We don't have control over any of it.
What part? Where'd that come from? We don't have control over that part. What part do you have control over?
We don't have control over that part. We don't have control over any of it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it came from.
What do you guys think of that? He's talking about the local jurisdiction, which is Sumner County, which Seth is suing because he says that they knew about the CPS because of the board, the county board. I don't remember what it's called, but he's suing Sumner County, and Chris is talking about the lead being the local, and then she's like, we don't have control over that part. Like the FBI is how I kind of took it.
From Seth or that lawsuit.
And at this time, the lead investigation, they run it, they ask for extra help, and they do their thing.
So he's talking about the local PD, Sumner County. They ask for extra help.
We don't have control over that part. We don't have control over any of it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it came from Seth or that lawsuit that the FBI is not involved. I think that's where that came from, but I'm not positive.
I think so too, Cheese.
I don't know why he would think that, but I won't speak on him with
Right,
respect.
they can't speak on that. They're saying that that Sumner County turned down the FBI taking over. That still has no bearing on Chris or Katie or Seth. They can't say otherwise. They can't say do it or don't.
So is that true? I don't hear Katie or Chris disputing that. Sumner County turned away the FBI from leading. They said no. We saw that in where? Delphi? Remember when the local PD, every time we've seen corruption, they always turn away the FBI. Look at Nanos. Look at the Nancy Guthrie case. Look at Delphi. They also turned away help from the FBI taking over. The FBI started digging, found things on Odinism. They cut them out. Why would Sumner cut out the FBI like that?
They're saying that that Sumner County turned down the FBI taking over. That still has no bearing on Chris or Katie or Seth. They can't say otherwise. They can't say do it or don't.
I would assume that if they told any law enforcement, especially FBI, no, we don't want you to look into this, I would think that all eyes would be on them immediately.
I mean, so you had Sumner County, you had TBI, you had the FBI, and you had the Secret Service involved.
As well as other.
We know who was involved, but if Sumner County was offered by the FBI for them to take over and they declined, Cheesy's right. All eyes on them. You're right, Cheesy, but you're not picking up on what they're laying down.
Other agents.
I would assume that if they told
Sumner County turned down the FBI taking over. That still has no bearing on Chris or Katie or Seth. They can't say otherwise. They can't say do it or don't.
I would assume that if they told any law enforcement, especially FBI, no, we don't want you to look into this, I would think that all eyes would be on them immediately.
I mean, so you had Sumner County, you had TBI, you had the FBI, and you had the Secret Service involved.
As well as other agencies from around.
Yeah, I mean, they pulled
law enforcement agencies from all over the state. They even pulled Department of Corrections off.
Right, but Lolly, what you're not getting is that when cases are at a certain point or investigators don't have any leads, the FBI sometimes offers to take the lead with the best intelligence that they have. I know they've worked alongside with them. Do you know what that means? That means when they want the FBI there, they call them. Secret Service, I think, for the satellites, right? Isn't the Secret Service provides the satellite imagery? I don't know. I don't know if the lead law enforcement shut things down when they were brought to light. Look at Delphi. When the FBI brought a report going on the Odinism theory, what happened? They stopped talking to him. They stopped talking to the FBI. They said, we're all set. We don't need you right now. We'll let you know when we do. Think about it.
Officers involved. Like, I mean, the National Guard was here. I mean, like I said, it was the largest man or search for a person in Tennessee state history. So I don't understand. I mean, just because somebody may or may not like the way things went, or they didn't go in the manner which they thought they should have went, that's not us. We're not in that position. We don't make calls. We're the parents. And I'm saying this to Seth as well. He's a parent. He doesn't get to dictate what law enforcement's going to do.
Mm. Yeah, exactly, Casual Art. Sometimes it's their egos. Sometimes they're hiding corruption. Shit like that, man. Money talks. Money talks.
Right, it was one of the largest.
Footnotes, of course he wasn't going to work with Seth. On day 2, he said, what are you going to do if this goes south? How can you work with someone who is already presuming the kid's dead on day 2? This is crazy, dude. And if Sumner refuses to have the FBI do anything, they don't have to. Like, the FBI's not knocking on their door going, hey, do you need anything? They're like, hey, we're there. We're standing beside you. If you need us, let us know. Think of the Nanos press conference where the FBI was in the back and the FBI stepped forward and said, we're only working on the digital forensics of this case. Remember?
Search efforts in Tennessee history, if I'm remembering correctly. There are plenty of organizations that were involved.
Oh, did you read studies on it, Granny?
And the parents don't get to pick and choose.
There were numerous studies. I read studies.
He said it would make it very suspicious if you said, nope, sorry, FBI, get away from me.
Silence. It is suspicious, isn't it, Cheesy and Granny?
That were involved, and the parents don't get to pick and choose. As Cheesy said, it would make it very suspicious if you said, nope, sorry, FBI, get away from me.
What is happening here?
I mean, it's just even absurd to even think that way, but I got to hop down. I'm heading to the doctor. So thank you for having me. And Katie, you guys are all in my prayers. And I hope Sebastian comes home soon, safe and
bye.
sound.
See
you
ya.
guys take care.
Bye-bye.
You as well.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
She's a wackadoodle.
That's ridiculous, Franken. That's not true.
Wackadoodle.
You also had people saying that the Prophets moved, and they're telling you right here that they never did move. There's a lot of speculation and, quite frankly, just stupid lies that take place. I understand that for a son. Yeah.
I haven't heard it either, Lindsay. It's my first time.
I don't search was yeah. Where do you guys get that the FBI tried to take over and then it? Like, how would you even? I don't know. I don't know how you would even know that.
Oh, that was brought up again.
I'm assuming the answer would start with Seth said.
Yeah, I for some reason I keep going back to that. I'm pretty sure that's where that came from.
What, that the FBI tried to take over and they wouldn't let them?
Yeah, and that's part of the suit.
Yeah.
Well, how do you guys know that's not true, fatty? McPatty.
I know, honey. I see it.
Oh, thanks, Aisha. The largest ground search in Tennessee was for missing boy Dennis Martin in 1969. They had over 300 federal troops. Did they find him, Aisha?
Not tried, offered. Okay. I don't know. Again, ask Sumner County then. Why are you asking Chris and Katie why they wouldn't want them to take over? It has nothing. You just said Sumner County turned them down, right? So the onus isn't on them.
Yeah, so that's how that works, right?
Oh my God.
Police, whatever, would have to hand over the case, right?
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, they would have to hand it over to them and be like, look, we're out of our league here. We want you to take the lead.
Yeah, I don't think the parents get a say so in that.
And let me also say, there's no big conspiracy that the cops don't want to find Sebastian. I mean, it was like the biggest search in all of Tennessee. And for years, I've heard people speculate like, oh, the cops don't want him to find him and they don't want the FBI involved. It's so dumb. Like, use some common sense. There's no big conspiracy. There's no reason why the cops wouldn't want to find him. There's no reason why the FBI wouldn't want to find him. I never understood all this conspiracy shit.
Just what it is, conspiracy. And like Music City, Mom, you can put anything you want in a lawsuit. Doesn't make it factual.
Agreed. Well, we all know that.
Right.
Okay, so my question is, why aren't they contacting Sumner saying, hey, if you're not getting anything, do you think we could approach the FBI and see what they can do? Like Seth is. It just came 360. Seth has been on the right track all along. Albeit, he did say things that were out of turn and, all that. But case-wise, now I see the bigger picture. I see why he wanted these women to shut the fuck up.
How do you know they're not advocating Lover Girl? Because you haven't heard them advocate for it? How do you know that?
Remy, I said they could approach Sumner County and say, if you're out of leads, can you approach the FBI and ask them for help? That's why the FBI is standing next to them. They're there if they want them to take over.
I think some people have to slow down and remember, not everybody puts everything they're doing on social media.
Oh my God.
Very true.
Including police can tell you that's true. What we do is not going to be put out there for people to know.
And to be fair, the FBI has been involved in many missing cases and still the kids aren't found. Summerwell's one of them. There's a lot of kids that are still missing with FBI involvement or not. They're not like the end all be all.
I don't understand. If the FBI is getting involved and Sumner County said no, then why would Seth sue them anyway? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. She doesn't understand that. Listen again. I think her lawyer career just went down the tubes. I don't think she's going to be Granny's watching Esquire after this.
With FBI involvement or not, they're not like the end all be all.
I don't understand. If the FBI is getting involved and Sumner County said no, then why would Seth sue them anyway? That doesn't even make sense. What some guys are saying.
Exactly.
I believe every agency cares for children. I think every, I don't know.
It was horrible. Yep.
I don't know whose voice that is. Hey, Birdie. Birdie.
Right, just because people aren't walking around with a camera or running to social media doesn't mean nothing's happening.
Roberta.
I don't know why that's not understood. I don't know. It's again, I just remember like this is they're real life guys.
Well, and for anyone new here, camera means camera.
Yeah, camera. Whatever you want to say it.
No one cares.
I look at this Halloween babies.
So
real life
awkward.
guys.
Awkward.
Well, and for anyone new here, camera means camera.
Yeah, camera. Whatever you want to say it. I look at this Halloween baby said I seen Chris and Katie at Flying J's passing out flyers. I didn't approach them, but I did see them. And I did see them in Kentucky. I don't know, but basically, some people do see them doing things.
Yeah, and Kentucky is very close to here. Like we're 10 minutes from Kentucky.
Okay. There was also
Sup, Jonesy?
You mentioned earlier about the threats that are still received, and I'm sure there's a second wind with everything that's going on right now.
No, I don't think you should. I don't think you should.
Second win?
You talking to me, Money Pauls? You're on panel. Did you know that?
Wait, what?
Like we're 10 minutes from Kentucky.
Okay.
Damn, Big Worm just just dropped 5 on us. Check. Oh, thank you for breaking the monotony. If you got a membership, a cootership, that is, make sure you thank Joneson if you're here.
Believe that, Jack.
Biddy Bop.
Hey, Biddy Bop.
And I said, hello, officer. This would be Rebecca.
That's by far my favorite one.
And I said, hello, officer. This would be Rebecca.
Is everybody sending everything to Sumner County? What about the TBI?
There was also, you mentioned earlier about the threats that are still received, and I'm sure there's a second wind with everything that's going on right now.
Why does it sound like someone's in a hospital? Do you hear that beep, beep? What is going on this panel?
You mentioned earlier about the threats that are still received, and I'm sure there's a second wind with everything that's going on right now.
No, I don't think you should. I don't think you should.
You talking to me, Money Paws? You're on panel. Did you know that? I don't think they know they're on panel.
I don't think so either.
Okay, I removed them. Plus, there was like a hospital noise.
Yeah.
Combat, leave me alone about the dang 4 quarters. Clue's like, I got a serious question for you.
What'd I say?
I'm not repeating it because it wasn't funny.
It was hilarious, bro.
That was a fake laugh.
That's okay. I already put a screenshot in Discord. Most people know.
You will, you asshole. They don't do it in front of everybody. They quietly without the public. Well, I mean, first off, if you had people out here saying the horrific things that are being said, would you just, openly go around and say, hey guys, here I am. Come find me at this place in this location at this time. As mentioned, they're still receiving death threats. There's more coming through because of current situations, I'm sure. And yeah, I couldn't imagine what that's like. I don't want to try to imagine what it's like. I don't think people have enough empathy to put themselves in somebody else's shoes. It's a shame that we've lost that. Muddy Paws, you're on panel again. Can you hear us? Oh my goodness. I don't think they can hear us. Whether they're happy with law enforcement handling the case, for some reason that's not being asked. Why would it, lover girl? Your first comment wasn't, you're not asking with true concern.
What happened to her tone of voice that was so professional? Oh, UA.
Hey, Granny, I think one of the comments was somebody was asking how to get in touch with me. And
Hi,
says,
Jess.
says
Thanks for having me.
Amy.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear me.
Oh my God.
Can you hear us, Monty Paws?
One of the chat wants to get in touch with Chris.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Chris. They can't hear us.
I heard Muddy Paws.
Yeah. But she couldn't hear any of us speaking, which is why she spoke over you. I want to clarify this because people are saying that everything that's happening can impact my litigation. Let me make this clear. It can make them file more documents. It can make them file more lawsuits. It can make them do all of that. But, and this is as legal as I can get for you all. What everybody is missing is that at night, etc., they have no standing to bring a RICO, and this involves a missing team, which makes it criminal, not a civil RICO. Okay?
It's not a RICO at all.
Well, you got one up there that says, aren't we in litigation? Absolutely, we're in litigation. Am I speaking to you or anybody else about what's going on in the court case? Nope.
Right.
Doesn't stop me from having a discussion with somebody.
Right. Everybody can, you can still speak, but, I'm just saying, like, there was never a RICO. There was nothing that anybody has fantasized was actually taking place. So there is no harm as far as all of that goes. It was all fantasy. It was all I mean, you think me calling somebody a fat, lazy piece of shit has to do with a fucking RICO? Where's the connect? You know what I mean? Think about it. Really think about it. I do appreciate what you were saying, but there's no, there's nothing going on.
No, you did have one in there comment, but it said like it Amy. So I don't know if it's the Amy from Queens or not. But if it is, Amy can reach it to Queen, and Queen will get you in touch with me.
I believe it would be that Amy.
You hear that? Listen to this again.
Said like it Amy. So I don't know if it's the Amy from Queens or not. But if it is, Amy can reach it to Queen, and Queen will get you in touch with me.
Queen will get you in touch with him. Queen is the go-between? I'm sorry.
One in there comment, but it said like it Amy. So I don't know if it's the Amy from Queens or not. But if it is, Amy can reach it to Queen, and Queen will get you in touch with me.
I don't know who Amy from Queens is. Who is that? Is that the Amy that gets on panel? Hold on a second. Is that the Amy that gets on Buzzy's panel? That has the channel here? I don't know who Amy from Queens is. It's that Amy. Sweet Amy. Oh, for fuck's sake. What?
One in there comment, but it said like it Amy. So I don't know if it's the Amy from Queens or not. But if it is, Amy can reach it to Queen, and Queen will get you in touch with me.
Oh, no. Someone, no.
I believe it would be that Amy.
Yeah. If she just reaches out to Queen, she'll get in touch with me.
Yeah.
Drive by Amy. I know who she is. Amy's very nice. What is going on?
A lot of you are just troublemakers, and it's a shame that there's such a seriousness taking place right now, and instead there's a bunch of lies going back and forth between chats. It's very, very unfortunate, very disheartening. It's actually gross. That's what it is, and it shows where everybody's priorities are. And each of you are being duly noted for who and what you are. Now, I think that was the safest answer, Franken. I think that was the safest answer to give. Just a bunch of troublemakers, man. Their priorities are so screwed.
Thank you, Salty. I figured out
I know
BS.
this might be frowned upon, but I want to make a little trouble.
Hang on. Before Katie makes trouble. Salty, thank you for your super chat. I figured out the bullshit from Queen, BHB, and Clue, but I'm still on the fence with Granny. I respect that. I do respect that. I disagree, though. She had a couple opportunities to completely end this nightmare.
Blue, have you set a date?
Huh?
Priorities are so screwed.
I know this might be frowned upon, but I want to make a little trouble. Blue, have you set a date?
I've seen that.
I mean, as long as we've known you, it's been 2.5 years and there's still no date. So what's up?
Oh, Jesus. Let us get unsick.
No one cares.
And then it is going to happen.
You wouldn't want to be like, I did.
Yeah,
Did
exactly.
you say unthick?
Unsick. Sorry.
She's
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what this is that we've got, but
Baby
it
Clue
also,
gave it to Cletus, who gave it to Clue.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, she said unthick. I was like, what?
I felt so bad. She spent the whole vacation sick, and I'm like, we didn't get it the whole week, but literally the minute we get home, we're like, ugh, what
A
is
whole
this?
family unit. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Purple. I see it now. Thank you. Thank you, Apple Bottom. It's a shame that this is what's happening, truly, but sounds suspicious that I just recently put out flyers in Columbia and Spring Hill, Maury County, Tennessee, and at least 10 store windows indoors.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I mean, we've had to go around to some other places and repost them because they were up for so long. They were sun faded, or some people took them down, so we had to put them back up. So I mean, we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Can't believe people would take them down.
You'd be amazed at how many of them are down.
Yeah. And how many people think that Sebastian was found?
Oh, I couldn't even fathom. That would drive me crazy. That's awesome. Sounds suspicious. Thank you. Pet My Peeves, that we put up at Penny Ralph Forest Lodge.
Cool.
I tried to really focus on like
Wait.
pushing flyers towards like high traffic areas, especially for the summer.
What?
Did you guys see that a picture that was brought up? Oh, Miss Mary, I got it now. Clue, drive over and give them both a hug from us.
That's probably not a good idea while I'm sick.
No, thank you. I don't want the germies.
Yeah, right. Beautiful disaster. Thank you.
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Work.
This isn't awkward at all.
2 RVs, lazy days, and 1 at Yogi. Thank you. Thank you. This is actually gross. Stop advertising it. It's gross. It's gross. This is so gross.
They're all just found out that Seth is on Truth panel. And look at these assholes. Sean is not well. Talking about Seth. Don't announce lives, guys. Disgusting. Rude. Ignore what's going on over there, please.
I hope you feel better.
And now do you see why Seth did it? Threw a monkey wrench in their whole motherfucking program over here, didn't it? While they nervously came up to cover their asses, Seth pops up on Truth's panel. And they're all silent because they're all listening. They're scared to death what was going to come out with Truth and Seth talking face to face. Think so? I think so. Because right now, Seth is up on Truth's panel right at this time. That's why it's so quiet.
2 RVs, lazy days, and 1 at Yogi. Thank you. Thank you. This is actually gross. Stop advertising it. It's gross. It's gross. This is so gross. I hope you feel better, Sweet Spice.
Hey, Jess, if you go another 4 hours, we could be like nonsense.
Yeah, right? Oh, I wouldn't have it in me, girl.
No way. I don't know how people.
I'm looking at the time. I'm like, damn, almost in nonsense hours.
How long have you been? Oh, I see it now. Hold on. 6 hours and 48 minutes.
It's crazy.
The fuck?
Come on, you want to go another 4 hours? Actually, that wouldn't even do it. We have to go 5.5 hours, right?
Jesus Christ. That's
Can
crazy.
you imagine going another 5 hours? No way.
I couldn't because I do it by myself, right? Like with him. But like for someone who sits there and does that long, only them speaking, bro, there's no way. Like my throat would give out even when I'm not sick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no way I could do that.
It's not only that, it's what would you talk, like what could you possibly talk about for 12 hours? There's just no way. Nobody is that exciting.
No.
Yeah. They're all saying that Seth being on the panel is gross. Stop advertising it. I can't imagine anything helpful will go on. He's in an unhealthy place and he's got Sean on. Oh, Lordy. Oh my God, he's over there with Seth on panel. This is some fucking bullshit. If you stand by this, I can't stand by you. Peace.
Is Muddy Paw up?
No, because their thing's not working.
Oh.
Every time I tried. We got Hopeful Angel. Let's see. Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I have a cold. Sorry.
That's okay. Everybody's sick, huh?
Yeah, it's a summer thing. I don't know. Hello, Chris and Katie.
Yeah, they're all mad about the views. Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Don't announce others' lives. I know Seth has me blocked, but I was so proud of him for doing that because when fucking Truth started showing his colors, Seth just dropped. He said, I don't want any part of that. He went up. He stayed focused on Sebastian. He said, all I ask is that if you have any information about my missing son, to please turn it into law enforcement. That's it. And these people are over here silent, freaking out, scared. Scared what's coming next.
Still have you in my prayers.
Hello and thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, how do I get flyers if I wanted to do it here in Philadelphia? Because here we have a whole thing going on. You got the 250 going on. You had the World Cup. So if I put flyers up, I mean, it's packed here right now.
Is this Nick with a voice changer? Who is this person? Come on. Granny just lets some random up and they happen to be in Philadelphia. Who is this? What is going on?
Still have you in my prayers.
Hello and thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, how do I get flyers if I wanted to do it here in Philadelphia? Because here we have a whole thing going on. You got the 250 going on. You had the World Cup. So if I put flyers up, I mean, it's packed here right now.
So both TBI and the FBI websites have his flyer, and there's a lot of places like I don't know what you have there, like Kinko's, Office Max, and things like that. Sometimes those places will print missing person flyers for free.
What?
Okay. Because like I said, we have a whole bunch of stuff going on around here because of the World Cup, the 250, and everything else. So maybe we could put them up around the areas. I mean, there's a lot of people here.
Oh, that would be great.
Huh?
We have a lot of people.
The World Cup is over. What? Yeah, uh-huh.
A whole bunch of people for the World Cup. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
All right, Muddy Paws, you're back up again. Can you hear us?
Yeah, Jess, can you hear me?
Okay, there we go. That's better.
There we go. And I know Katie Katie's on panel, so I want to be tactful about this, right? But I followed all you guys for a very long time, and I do like truth too. And I think what people need to understand from a sub perspective, right, is that there were some.
We're talking about sub perspectives with the parents of the missing child. Huh? The 250th anniversary was July 4th.
So I want to be tactful about this, right? But I followed all you guys for a very long time, and I do like truth too. And I think what people need to understand from a sub perspective, right, is that there were some things that Truth said last night that could absolutely not have been misinterpreted, right? And I don't want to give any examples of those, again, out of respect of Katie, but I did watch the full 4 hours. And what I can say is, as a sub who has been following Sebastian's case since the beginning, it was traumatizing. And I think the reason why it was traumatizing was because he presented a lot of things as absolutely fact, right? And he also used, in my opinion, Cletus and Granny to add credibility to what he was saying. Because at one point he said to Cletus, I don't lie, right? And then, Cletus answered however he answered, but it sounded like it was affirmative, right? That he don't lie. So it added a lot of credibility to what he was saying. So I think the problem is, at the end of that whole thing, I came away with a thought that there was an arrest imminent, right? Because of the details that he was providing, that there was going to be an arrest.
Yeah, this was happening while Seth was up on Truth's panel. Yes. Keep that in mind as you watch. Oops. Damn. Why does that keep happening? So maybe this person that's talking is cry cutting or cricketing. Muddy pause. I remember that person being in chats. Do you guys remember that? Huh.
And I think that was what was devastating to many of us, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't know what anybody wants to hear from us about that.
Yeah, I could tell you the safe word, and I'm going to try and be as tactful as possible.
I don't want that brought up, Muddy Pulse.
All right, so then I.
Wait, what? How does she know the safe word? Who is this?
Yeah, I just don't know what anybody wants to hear from us about that.
Yeah, I could tell you the safe word, and I'm going to try and be as tactful as possible.
I don't want that brought up, Muddy Pulse.
All right, so then I won't. But what I can say about it is this: that it was presented as fact.
Did Truth say what the safe word was? Because I missed that. I must have missed that. Did Truth say what it was? Oh, he did? Lee? Because I didn't hear that. What is happening?
About that.
Yeah, I could tell you the safe word, and I'm going to try and be as tactful as possible.
I don't want that brought up, Muddy Pulse.
All right, so then I won't. But what I can say about it is this: that it was presented as fact, right? A lot of things he said that could absolutely not be misconstrued were presented as fact. And I think that's what freaked out a number of subs. Was for the longest time, we thought, there's a possibility Sebastian's alive somewhere. He's just lost and confused. Mm-hmm. And the way that live was completed last night was not the case. And okay. it was devastating.
I don't really, I mean this respectfully. I don't know what you want us to say, right? If this is Truth's interpretation of what he knows, what he heard, what he experienced, that's what that is. If he experienced this all 2 years ago, why hadn't there been an arrest by now? This isn't a new experience for him. This is old. So why wasn't there an arrest then? I don't know what answers people want. I don't know what they're expecting. I don't know if people just want to hurt people as much as they can. But what I will say is there's a reason. I felt it in my soul, and I said it then, and I'll say it again. And Truth keeps saying, what is it you didn't want Betty to know, Granny? What is it? There's nothing. None of my conversations were ever with Betty in my fucking mind. I got creeped out that Betty was saying everything he said after he said it to me. Period. End up. That's as simple as that.
Yeah. But I think what I'm trying to say is...
We get what you're trying to say. She covered the case for almost a year. Sorry, Muddy Paws. And never once said that until after that. And y'all still want to tell me that I was paranoid, I was nuts for thinking maybe he's working for the green team or whatever it may be, that it was a setup or anything in between? We still want to act like I'm just fucking nuts? Anyhow, sorry, Muddy Paws. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, the things I'm trying to say, Granny, is that a number of things that he talked about last night had nothing to do with you. Nothing that you said, right? It was situations that he said he had conversations about with various people, putting a lot of the burden on Chris and Katie from a sexual perspective. Let's just say that presented as fact to the subs that were in that on that live last night. Nothing to do with you, Granny. Nothing to do with Clue or Cletus. Absolutely nothing. He said things that we had, and believe me, I watched a lot of you guys, never heard before, ever heard before. Right. And it made it seem like he had some kind of insight. And again, because he's a creator, we give him a little bit more weight to what he's saying, especially when he's saying it like this. He says something and then, go ahead, Chris, go ahead, sue me. Right? So that leads you to believe what he's saying is true.
Does it? Because you know how much it costs to file a lawsuit? You think everybody has lawsuit money while they're already in lawsuits?
Well, no, what I'm saying is that's what Truth was saying about his statements. Nothing about your case or whatever.
I know, but Chris and Katie are also in a federal lawsuit right now.
No, 100%. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because he used that terminology to give what he was saying weight. Okay. Right? So when you're a sub, you're watching 4 hours of this and just the wildest things coming out of his mouth that were never said before. And at the end, what I can tell you is there was probably a number of us who thought that this case was now going to be solved, that for some reason, Truth was putting the truth out there, giving it credibility by saying, using, in my opinion, using Cletus, and saying to you, Granny, do you mind what I say? You threw up on the side of the road, which now we know that is not necessarily the case. Presented it as fact. And then at the end, I think a lot of us thought that it was over. The case with Sebastian was over. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is all information he gathered over 2 years ago, but him coming public with it now solves the case, right?
Exactly. So that's what he was presenting it as, right? Like he's known this for 2 years and he's finally letting it out. He has to because he can't carry this burden anymore. And then goes forward to present a number of facts that we've never heard before, not even from another creator, nothing to do with Betty, none of that stuff, right? Presented as fact. And I think he, I know my heart dropped to the floor. I really thought there was an arrest imminent, which was confusing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to say. Like, I think, again, I like Truth, but I think before I personally can show grace, I cannot show grace and understand some of the absolutely despicable, not controversial, you can't contradict what he said. There's no misunderstanding in some of these statements. Absolutely not. And it's hard for me to show grace when that's when he led a whole ton of subs last night to believe. And I think what I can say to Chris and Katie, in my opinion, okay, I don't think it's a good idea for you guys to listen to that 4 hours. I know you probably don't have the time, and I'm getting teared up because I know as a mother, I would not.
Dude, she shouldn't even be listening to what you're spewing. Why don't you shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down? Holy cow.
I want to hear what was said in those 4 hours. I just wouldn't. So that's all I wanted to say, Granny. I really appreciate you letting let me up.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I would stick to news channels, not YouTubers. I mean, you know, again, I don't know Truth's experiences with anything. I can't say one way or another. What I can tell you is that they're not arrested. So I don't know.
It was just dark. Just say it that way. It was very dark. And I don't usually speak out like this, but it was dark. 4 hours, it was pretty dark. And I'm usually one that just sits and watch. But that was dark.
Mm-hmm. I think Truth has gone through a lot lately. I think a lot of different situations and conversations have brought up a lot of trauma. And I think that those who truly care about him should be recommended that he takes a much needed break from the internet. I mean, didn't he just have like a stroke a few days ago? He's clearly not in a very good place. And I hope he can find himself in a better one. But that's all I got to say about that.
So what are they doing? Are they listening to Seth on Truths or what? And yes, all of this is disgusting. We've heard it all in bits and pieces over the years. They had to wear a belt, right? Safe word. Yeah, it's all sick. None of this is going to help find Sebastian. None of it.
Don't involve me in your fuck shit. I spoke to Truth twice over 2.5 years ago. And I'm not responsible for what his perception of things are, what his memory of things are. I did not withhold that the conversation I had with Chris Proudfoot was uncomfortable. I did not deny that, as his chat is claiming. I just don't want involved in whatever this is right now because this is it for social media.
Wait, what, Granny?
Twice over 2.5 years ago. And I'm not responsible for what his perception of things are, what his memory of things are. I did not withhold that the conversation I had with Chris Proudfoot was uncomfortable. I did not deny that, as his chat is claiming.
You kind of did. You said you had uncomfortable conversations about Sebastian. And that's not true.
I just don't want involved in whatever this is right now because this is it for social media.
You don't want involved in what you've just been live talking about for 7 hours. You don't want to be involved in this? Why didn't you tell the truth? You had 2 opportunities, Granny, to tell the truth. And a lot of this fuck shit would have stopped. And God knows if Chris Proudfoot's little, avenue to his little voice boxes here were cut off, I don't know what would happen.
None of this is meant for social media.
None of this is meant for social media. She's been live for 7 hours.
And I would have to ask all of you if that's the fact. I mean, I don't know if that's the facts. Then why now? Why wasn't he saying shit sooner? I mean, I don't know. I don't watch his streams very often, so I don't know if he was or wasn't. I don't know what anybody wants to hear from this. I can't discredit his experiences. They're not mine.
Same girl.
You know?
Same girl.
Well, she just got $5,000 from Truth the day before. Coincidence?
Right. You guys don't have to block people. Just delete the comments. Don't block. No, I can't support what he's doing right now either. I think this is more for, I think if this was genuine concern and actually all of that, it could have been held differently. But like I said, I think this all goes back to,
No,
he feels
Sam,
that
no.
part of the conversation coming out is why people call him the names that they do and feel the way they do about him. And I respectfully disagree.
I agree with that. I don't like, I think it, I mean, look, I've dealt with it too. I turned in a fucking monster and I become a monster. You know what I mean? And nobody, no matter what, like, it's crazy to me, right? The other night, that old fat fucking bitch is sitting over there like, this is dangerous. This could get people's families hurt. Well, bitch, you didn't have that concern when you guys were saying that about me or Truth. So you can suck a you know what.
Oh, now we're bringing Brittany into this. Katie's still up there.
You know what I mean? And I get it. It's not, it's not fun, enjoyable, understandable, or whatever when you're being called a pedophile or a predator. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not, especially when you know it's not the fucking truth.
Right.
So it's like, I get it, right? I've been dealing with it, but at some point, your level of, like, if you, I guess I look at it like, I know these people are idiots. I know they're losers. I know they are not the audience that watches me anyway. So I don't give a fuck what you think, right? I know my truth. I know what I've done in my life. I know who I am. So I really don't give a shit what you think about me. You know what I mean? But not everyone can have that attitude online. There are people who can't do that. The words that people say about them do affect them. But it's like, I'm not going to let you bring me out of my character just because you are trying to lie on me.
Bring you out of your character. You have no character.
Right.
And it's like, and you know, I think all of it compounded is what has got Truth really messed up, because you guys want to sit there and throw that I'm a pedophile supporter, I'm a predator, whatever. My ex took the rap for me.
No one gives a fuck about you or your gross ex. No one cares. Sorry, but pedophile stories aren't intriguing. Clue, shut the fuck up.
You want to say he's a pedophile because he had these thoughts or whatever and questions, but you don't want to say anything.
Thank you, call it as I see it. I'll check it out.
Anything about the person who willingly became, quote unquote, the girlfriend of an actual incarcerated pedophile. I mean, it's really gross.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's disgusting.
Let your light
Yeah,
shine.
you're disgusting. You're fucking disgusting.
I disagree. Nobody over here did all the stuff they did. Nobody came in and pretended to be a private intelligence group. Nobody filed ridiculous lawsuits to silence everybody. There's a big, because that all happened so long ago, people forget it. They are shady. They're very shady. It doesn't mean others aren't as well. I think a lot of people are pulled into some fuck shit they never asked to be in. Okay. That doesn't mean that anybody's less shady. There's just a lot of shady people around. And I agree. Some people can't handle what people say about them. Some people can't handle that people don't like them. And that's just that. That's just the way it is.
Clue, I got a question. Is he on any kind of medication from his panic attack or whatever he had the other day or last week?
It was a heart attack or a stroke or something.
Who?
Truth? Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, she wanted, I don't know.
Why is Laura asking about Truth's These people have no discernment. Zero. This is why they're not true crimers. Telling you.
It was a heart attack or a stroke or something.
Who? Truth?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, she wanted, I don't know how she would know that.
Oh, I thought you might know, because I was going to say certain medications can like fuck you up mentally. And I'm wondering if that's what this all of a sudden is.
Oh, Dr. Laura.
Is that medication he's on?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about his medication, what he may or may not be on or any of that. I think that he's in a very unhealthy place. And I think people should recognize that instead of, still sending him shit or showing him things or making anything.
I thought nonsense was the unstable one.
Just loving for the drama. You should consider the person if you truly care about them.
Someone said he talked about it.
Right, Honey Cloud, and that's okay. But I don't think he thinks that's the reason. So that's unfortunate.
Oh my God.
They were calling him a pedophile. I'm sorry, a predator, is my understanding.
A pedophile? Where's Katie and Chris right now?
They were calling him a pedophile. I'm sorry, a predator, is my understanding.
The unique thing about this whole situation is that we all take trauma differently. Everybody has a different way of taking in trauma.
Yeah, but you know what, though? The internet's not your trauma dumping grounds, okay? I mean, there's only so much everybody can take, and I personally don't care to take any of it anymore.
I agree. I'm with you 100% on that. It's once in a while you have a down day and you want to talk to your community. That's fine. But constantly in the trauma dumping, it's too much.
Yeah. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of weight to put on people. It's a lot of, and that's my thing, right? Like, there's a lot of, oh God, I don't know. PB said, well, why did he just do a fundraiser for you the other day if he felt this way? I don't know. I don't know. Can't tell you why.
All right, I gotta head out. I gotta get to the post office and drop off these boxes. Clue, your box should be coming today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And text me later.
Aw. Oh, I'm sending you a gift today, Clue. I love this for them. I absolutely love it, you guys.
Let me know about that other thing.
Okay.
All right, Jess, thanks for having me. And
You're
I'll
welcome.
see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I think we need to stop throwing the terms around so lightly. Absolutely, I agree with that. Does he though, Miss Teak? Does he? Because he seems to blame me for why the internet dislikes him. And I've been saying that for a while now. I picked up on that a while ago. Really, Saudi Mamas? Because his audience is already saying they want the money back. So was that really to help me? Or was it for them? So again, those of you that are lying in the chat and those of you saying you want your money back, be sure to send me an email and you can have it back.
Me too, Shaggy. I was put right in that boat. I know what he's done.
Fucking crazy. This whole thing's just crazy.
Oh my God. Call it as I see it. Vagisil?
So, Clue and Cletus, when are we going to hear Here Comes the Bride?
I don't know.
That is such a troll. Who is that? Y'all, who is that up there?
So, Clue and Cletus, when are we going to hear Here Comes the Bride?
I don't know.
Hey, Maz, block that. Let your light shine. Block that.
Granny, thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak for Sebastian. I'm going to go ahead and jump down.
As you should. I'm so sorry, Katie. Thank you for sharing with us information about Sebastian, and you're in my thoughts, you're in my prayers, and I'm sorry for what you and your family continue to go through, and I pray.
Yeah, me too.
I pray that, you know, oh my God, it's just, I'm sorry, Katie. I'm so sorry this is all happening. Thank you for coming up.
It's not your fault, but I appreciate everyone remembering Sebastian through all the mess.
Yeah.
Going through all the mess.
Thank you. Everybody, yeah, we need to lose that term. What did I just say? He literally said it all started because of what GW didn't want Betty to find out. So no, it's not. It has nothing to do with Betty. Oh my God, whatever. That was not the conversation. And if he has it recorded as he says, then he should listen to it again and hear where I ever said, please don't let Betty find this out. That never came to my mind. What, does anybody ever hear me fucking worrying about Betty? I don't even pay attention to the dumb bitch. What would I have told Truth that I didn't want Betty to find out? What could it have been? I don't fucking think about Betty. That's ridiculous.
She said it on the panel. But I think Chris and Katie are gone now. Pretty Hate, did you order something from Amazon? I see it out there. I'm going to go grab it in a minute here. That is the end. Thank you, Pretty Hate. Thank you so much. That's where I'm going to end this today. I didn't expect to go this long. I'm glad you guys stuck around. It was a lot, but we know these people aren't advocates. We know their bottom line is what matters. And that panel was a mess. And I would highly, highly suggest that they never do that again. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to see if Sinner is still alive. He's probably not. He is. All right, you guys, we're going to cartwheel over to Sinners. All right. I'm just going to end it abruptly. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. The truth prevails. It's all their own words. They can't say we're lying when we're using their own words. Everybody have a great Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow. If you're following the Lindsay Clancy trial on J4J, I will see you tomorrow morning. I might start a little early because it's going to be a full day. So I will see you guys. Take care and cartwheel on into Sinners. Hit the like button. Thank you guys.